Well, hey guys, who's here? God, I feel like I haven't been here in days, and I guess I haven't been. And let's just get this out of the way. I know how I look. Trust me, I know how I look. I tried as hard as I could. I just got home. I've been gone all day, and I have a zit, and I haven't showered yet. I'm just going to be totally upfront. It's not good. I put this together as best as I could. I still have to take a shower. I still have to pack. I'm freaked out about LA because it's like going to be 80 degrees, but everybody's like packed because it's going to be really cold. Help me. Hey, mods. Hey, Tammy. Tammy, by the way, I'm really glad I got to see you yesterday. You've been to our Zoom calls a couple of times, but I really enjoyed having you yesterday. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Liz Tricks. Puka Vista's here. Mods, thank you. Jennifer Ogle, I got to see you yesterday. That was very special. Hey, Archie's mom. Thanks for coming over. Tennessee girl. Kathy Burkhart's on time. Dang girl. Hey, Taylor Miller. Mary Kraus made it. I love that you're here, Mary. Taylor, how are you feeling? Well, hi, Bunny. Kim Leaf made it. I don't want to get behind. Hey, Wendy Brewer. God, I feel really thrown together. I hate feeling like this. Also, I feel like my voice sounds weird, but it's because of the Zoom call yesterday. Punky, why don't you come up here? That's so cute, babe. Baby lily pad. Joanne Holly, there we are. Okay, hey, Sharon, welcome. Just Joan is here. It's a lot of red, Puka Vista. It's really, really cold here today. Like the last few streams, it's been warm and I've been wearing tank tops and it is cold, like 22 degrees cold, like below freezing cold. Hey, Kat. Hey, Skeeter. Thanks, Taylor. Hey, Just Jen. Hey, Alicia. Alicia, I can't wait to see you. Libby Jackson's here. Linda made it. Marie Marion, Heather, Donna Cooper. He might need to go out, Hux. Oh my God, were you in a baseball game? No, but if I were invited to a baseball game, I would just go if they had nachos. I don't know how to play baseball. I don't know anything about it. Hey, Katie Fulton, love you, babe. Hey, Jan, Lisa Palmer's here. Mary Barron's made it. Hey, Lumen, Catherine Fairchild, welcome. Thank you, Diana H. No, Tammy, I'm serious. You really brought a lot to the table yesterday. I enjoyed listening to you, and I hadn't seen you in a while. Jeannie Hansen, Jen Finberg. Jen, did you fly back today? It looked to me like you flew back today. I wasn't sure. Thank you, Joel Sachs. Hey, Maria. Kirsty Collins. Thank you, babe. Oh, I didn't know you were in the UK, so it's a lot later there. Guys, I'm sorry for that. Hey, Marty Jewell. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. I never say that in the beginning of the stream. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button because YouTube does unsubscribe you. It happens. It really does. It's bizarre to me. It seems counterproductive. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Lady O. Little Redneck. Teacher Mama Life. Hey, Chris. Crafty Carrie made it. Yeah, there's a blizzard going on. Apparently, like there's no TSA. I don't know how that's going to work. Hey, Heather, BT, welcome in. Joan Marie. Thanks, Bunny. A lot of people like me in red. Hey, Jody Edwards. Yeah, Tammy, that's what I heard. Julie, you made it. Thank you for being here. Original Ann, we missed you yesterday, and I hope that you're doing well. You were very missed. Hey, Robin Miners. Wes Lightburn made it. Thank you, Jody Edwards. Pac Betaleas. Okay, back in Houston. I kind of gathered that. Roddy Mom. So I have a gift here that Roddy Mom sent. Hey, Oak Island Girl, I said it right. And I want to show it to you guys. Let me hold on. I know what's in this, so I don't want it to fall. So hold on. Okay, so I just want to I'm going to open the only one that's to me. This is a gift. Hey, Air Supply from Roddy Mom that she made. She made these. And I thought that she had sent me a different gift on Friday, and I felt really bad about that. And we emailed about it. Debbie Zito, I haven't even started packing. I didn't sleep last night. I was up from 2 to 6:30 in the morning. I'm really tired. We did a 10-hour Zoom call yesterday, so my voice is a little bit worn out. Um, and I haven't even gotten my suitcase out yet. And I'm kind of, hey, Tash Bits. Thank you, Roddy Mom. I'm kind of freaking out, Deb, because, oh, Wendy, prayers for your mom, babe. Thanks for telling us. Hey, Squirrel Girl, because I looked at the weather for, yeah, it was only 10 hours. We did a short Zoom call yesterday. It wasn't that long. As you know, last month was 17 and a half hours. So 10 hours was yesterday. What was I going to say? Oh, I looked at the weather, guys, in LA, and all week while I'm there, it's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s. I don't know what that means, Jan. Exactly. 10 hours rookie numbers. That's what I thought. I was like, wow, sorry. When we ended last night, I was like, I'm sorry this call has to end so soon, guys. Sorry to make it a short call this time. It's stressing me out. It is short, Jeannie Hansen. It's stressing me out because I overpack anyway. And to me, okay, Puka Vista, to me, hey, Noble, I am. Guys, here's the thing. Someone said this to me today. 70s and 80s is going to feel tropical to me. So I'm not going to be cold in 70s and 80s. Like, this reminds me of when I went to Ecuador last year and I went during their winter season. It was like 70 degrees and everybody was wearing puffy coats, scarves, sweaters. I was wearing like shorty shorts and tank tops. So here's the thing. I know I overpack, babe. So here's the thing. I hate nothing worse than packing for weather that doesn't exist. So I don't want to pack all sweaters and then I'm hot. But I don't want to pack shorts and like really warm clothes and I'm freezing. So I'm upset about this and I just wanted to complain about it. I don't have solutions. This is like when I say I'm overweight and people are like, well, then work on your weight. I'm like, oh no, Chipotle is down the street. I'm going to go get some. Hey, Kim Young. Welcome in. Thank you. Everybody says they like the color red on me, so I threw it on. Hey, Busey Sailor. I am too. Hey, Wine. 70 degrees is hot to me. Like, that's really warm. But yes, Debbie, I'm thinking layers for evening. I am a really nervous packer. Like, I don't know. And I end up bringing, every time I come back from a trip and start unpacking, I will pull stuff out, whether it be some makeup or like hair care or clothing, and I'll hold it up and go, I didn't even wear this. I didn't even take it out. So I have a real problem with that. Yeah, I'm going to bring a jean jacket for sure, Robin. Pack light and do some shopping. I mean, I would love to do that. I don't know that I'll be doing that. I'm definitely going to bring a jean jacket. Kim is blue. Here's the problem. When I leave here, it's going to be like 27 degrees. So I'm going to have to wear like a coat and then I'm going to get there and it's going to be hot. So what I may do, I slept on my shoulder wrong last night when I was not sleeping. What I may do is just be cold on the way to the airport and not wear a coat. I always better to overpack than underpack. Yeah, but you can only put so much in a suitcase, Deb, and I don't want to take 2 suitcases. That's what I have to do when I go to Ecuador, and I have 2 suitcases. Hey, Mama Bear. I always take 2 suitcases plus like a big sling bag carry-on plus my purse. It's a lot. That's too much. I don't like that. So I definitely don't want to have to do that. There she is. Popping in to say hi to avoid getting called out on a live. We'll watch the whole live on replay as once again, I'm at work for 2 more hours. Debbie, I just want to say I'm glad you came in. I enjoyed Debbie so much yesterday in our Zoom call. She came to our Zoom call for the first time. We had a lot of first timers yesterday, guys. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Lori Lee. And Debbie, you were fantastic. I really enjoyed talking to you. We met Dana Marie. Do you guys remember Dana Marie Music in here? She's brand new. Dana Marie is like less than a week old. She's a transfer student from another class. She's a foreign exchange student. And so she got transferred to this school, Relatable Reese, and she's in our class now. And I absolutely loved her. I can't believe she just hopped on a Zoom as a brand new person. We loved her, right? I'm going to do that, Tennessee girl. I'm just going to wear layers. Hey, Anne. Sierra Terry came, but she didn't feel new because I've known her forever. Hey, Pat Jonas. Hey, Sandra Social. She was so great. Spamoni, I'm new here. Is it Spumoni, like Italian ice cream? That's my favorite thing. Great show, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much pressure on it. It's probably not gonna be great. Like, don't when someone says to you, like, "Oh my god, you have to see this movie," and then you watch it and you're like, "That sucked. I didn't like it at all." So Spumoni, I'm probably gonna let you down, but, stick around and let it swirl around in your mouth and see how it tastes, but you're probably gonna hate it. Hey, Catherine B, you didn't say much yesterday, and I was a little sad about that. Um, hey, Andy, do you still practice Scientology? Um, Only when I'm on autopilot and in my dreams. Yes, by accident I do because it takes, hey, Rhonda McNeil, it takes Sandra Social, it takes apparently per cult experts 3 years for to deprogram for every year that you were in a cult. So sadly, I was in for 38 years and I definitely still practice in my mind sometimes. But no, I'm trying very hard to not practice Scientology. I'm trying very hard any day now, my friend, any day. Archie's mom, what is the Zoom thing about? So the Zoom is for the 3 upper tiered membership levels of this channel. You know how, hey, Honey Lou, it's okay, Honey Lou, I love you. Here's the thing, Taylor Miller, Archie's mom. I don't know how many channels you guys watch. I don't really watch anything other than the Lifeboat. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. Some channels offer memberships. A lot of you guys get gifted memberships or you have a membership. And most channels either don't do anything, there's no perks for that, or they will do something called a members only live. Hey, Ghostwriter. And I had the option to do a members only live for the members, but I think that's stupid. I think that's dumb because what am I going to say? J-pop, I love soup. I sound like Jennifer Coolidge and what's it called? We both love soup. Best in show. Dan the Breaking News Man. There you go. So I don't feel like offering you in members only live is anything special. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to sit here and talk, and I'm not going to give you anything different because I give it my all when I'm here. So I thought about it, and an ex-friend who no longer talks to me came up with the idea of a Zoom call. And she said, call it like a Zoom brunch with Reese. This was over a year ago. So for the upper tiers, the higher levels, I started doing a Zoom brunch with Reese, and it's the last Sunday of every month. And we would start it at noon Central Time, and we did it for like 2 to 3 hours, and that was it. It was fun. And that went on for months and months. And then it started to get longer and longer. And then it went to like 6 hours. And then it went to 8 hours. And then it started going to like 12 hours, 13. And then last month was our longest. It was 17 and a half. And then yesterday it was 10 hours. And it does, like, I look forward to them all month. It's not for everybody. And the longevity of it freaks people out. But here's the thing, you can come and go. You have the link. So some people yesterday, for instance, showed up 2 hours late after it started. Some people came in and left and then came back later, right? Hey, CJ, I'm going to LA this week. So what I'm trying to say is it's not as intimidating as you think because it's just, if you want to come, if you want to attend, it's just something I want to offer for the people who are so kind to support me. And hey, Sophia, me too. And hey, SoCal Joy. That's okay. That's all. It's nothing that crazy good. It's okay. It's a complete bonding experience. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, Diane LS, or take a nap. You can do that. We eat on the Zooms. Like, it's just thank you, CJ. It's just a lot of fun. It's a much more intimate, personalized setting. I agree with Anne. It's very bonding. Here's why. This light is in my face too much. There we go. Here's why. We're all looking at each other. I can see you. You guys can see me. So it's like, for instance, there was a couple new people there yesterday. They were like, this is amazing. Like, who was it? Sierra Terry. She was like, oh my God, it's Liz Tricks. Like, I'm looking at her because Liz Tricks has been with us forever. So it's really an experience to see these people and like actually get to know them. Does everyone talk at once? Do you have allotted share times? No, it's pretty organic, Taylor. That's one of the reasons they're so long because I am into making people feel seen and heard. right? So I want everyone to get a chance or many chances to say whatever they want. For instance, we had someone yesterday who really, really had a hard time and cried through something that's going on. And there's no allotted time, right? Yeah, Diane. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Joel Sachs, thank you for that super chat. That is so nice of you. You have no idea how much that helps me. I love you. Thank you, Joel. Joan Marie. I love making broccoli cheddar soup. So the point is, guys, I don't push it. I don't talk about it because I don't like to feel like I'm trying to sell you something anyway. And I don't want to put high expectations on it. It's just a fun gathering of people that sit. And for me, it's super therapeutic. I usually open up a little more on the Zooms. I'll talk about something that's maybe a little bit more personal to my life just because I'm looking at people and they're speaking to me and they're giving me their experience. So it makes me open up a little bit more. Not till tomorrow, Nancy. And I can't tell you how much I look forward to those Zoom calls. Like I hold stuff in all month just to attend it and talk to you guys. I get so excited. We sit there and we eat together. It's very low key. I usually fell out of bed. Look, I don't wear makeup. Like I'm sitting on my couch talking with you guys and it's so much fun. And usually the advice given is insane. Like I usually have some like clicky moment where I'm like, oh my God, yes. And I also have said this, like, you guys share a lot of things with me, whether it be on a Zoom, an email, a phone call. I never would ever share information that someone shares with me, unless of course I ask them. Like every once in a while I'll get an email and I'm like, do you care if I read this aloud? Because it's insane. I always get consent though. I would never do something without your permission. So I'm not going to share what was in the Zoom call yesterday specifically, but we had some people yesterday who were really going through it. And they were sharing their struggles. And I was feeling so much of what they were saying. And I was applying some of it to my life. And it made such a huge difference for me. And that's my point. It's just, it's one of those things. It's like a stream where, like, while you may not have been in Scientology, there are things that resonate with you. There are things that you're like, I went through some trauma growing up, and that really helps me to that kind of a thing, right? Kind of trickle down effect. I don't know, snowball, however you want to put it. Yeah, Joanne Hawley, she's another really close friend of mine, but she's only been in, I think, 3 Zoom calls now. But she's a regular. She comes all the time. So usually you either love it or you don't, and you just don't come back. You tried it and you're like, that wasn't for me. Or I've got about 40 regulars that are always there. They come every month. And then it fluctuates from there. Oh, Kim is Blue. I'm so excited for you. I can't believe I have a zit. Kim is Blue got her Paula's Choice order. I never get zits. It's crazy to me, but I'm starting to ovulate. Could be that. So anyway, Roddy Mom, are you still in here? I feel bad. I've been just chatting away. Hey, Deborah Ricci. Oh, good for you. Yeah, West Coast Fancy Nancy is another. Oh, what's this? West Coast Fancy Nancy is another one that I feel like. What did I say to you? West Coast Fancy Nancy is the definition of the Mandela effect. I thought she'd been with us every Zoom call forever, and last month was only her second Zoom. It's weird. I feel like she's been with me forever. I've known her forever, but she's only attended 2 Zoom calls. And I hope she always comes, but it is a choice. And I feel guilty usually once we're in there, and I'll talk about how much I know it costs you to be there and how much it helps me. But then I try to talk you out of it and get you to cancel your membership because I feel guilty that you have a membership, and then people get mad at me. Yeah, me too. Lumen says, I love how no matter what our age, our Zoom calls are such a collaborative and caring. Yeah, it is. Have you ever had a hater join the Zoom and what did you do? Archie's Mom, the 3 upper tiers are called Gertie, Fred, and One-on-One. And Crafty Carrie, I'd love to have you. I just don't like to push people to do it. Have we ever had a hater? No, not that I'm aware of. Nothing's ever leaked from our Zoom. And the thing about it is, I always am aware, whether I'm on a Zoom call, whether I'm talking to you, whether I'm sending an email, a text, At this point in my life, I have had so many people since I started a YouTube channel weaponize my words against me that I am well aware and in tune with what I'm saying. And I'm also totally okay with the fact that if it were to leak, that's okay too. Um, Thank you, MJ, for coming over. Just subscribing is so kind of you. So here's the thing. I'm going to answer your question. Not that I'm aware of. Nothing's ever leaked, right? Hey, Skeeter, thank you. Nothing's ever leaked from our Zoom call. The way I see it is, thank you, Joan. Most people are not raging, stupid assholes like that. Like, you got to be a really particular kind of evil asshole to take somebody's story or words or friendship and then not want to be friends anymore and go, I'm going to go on YouTube and scream like a canary and sing like a canary and use everything against you. You got to be a pretty horrible person to do that just for fun. And so, no, I like to believe that most people are decent human beings. And if they decide they hate me, they decide they hate me. We had one lady in the Zoom call who was a single mom in Arizona. And she, I've told you guys this, she got my phone number. I gave it to her through email, and she and I would text. Yes, we want to build up, not tear down. It's a pretty damn strong group of women. We have one guy, and hey, Martin, and it's an incredible group of women, and I feel very safe with them. I never worry about it. I also just believe in protection, and I don't think I don't want to draw in stuff like that. So I just choose not to. I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, Susan Cook, prayers for you for sure. Surgery tomorrow. Please text me. Hey, Julie, it would be another level of evil to betray a group because we're all opening up in those Zooms. So this is the other thing. If there was a hater, let's say a hater goes to that Zoom, comes out from that Zoom and goes, Reese said this, and this, and that's all lies, or they twisted it. You're going to have about 50 people to back me up and go, she didn't say that. That's not how it went, or you're taking that out of context. So Raymond came too. He's not always there. He's spotty, but Darius is, always with us. Love Darius. Hey, Faithfully. So that's the other thing is I feel like we're all kind of protected because if one person were to come out and go, this person said this and this person said that, there's 50 of us typically, about 50, including the mods. My mods come. So they're not gonna, there's several people who are going to witness and go, yeah, that's not what she said, or that's not what happened. So I feel good about that. But there was a lady in Arizona who was a single mom, and she's the one who later, she really wanted to be friends. Why am I red? I don't know what that means, Martin. Like, why am I wearing red? I don't know what you mean. She wanted to be friends with me. She sent me an email. We are very protective of each other, Lumen, but we're also protective of each other here. I would say, like I always say, like I have an army of people who would go to bat for me if I needed them to. And it goes the same with me. I'm very protective of these people. Hey, Tony P. Dang, thanks, Viggy Cat. I was feeling really ugly. Thank you for saying that. Roddy Mom, I swear I'm going to get to the point. I just want to say this, though. This woman came to our Zooms. Yes, Rachel Sandy. And then why am I wearing red? What a weird question. I don't know. Because I had like 15 minutes to throw an outfit together and I haven't even showered yet today and I stink really bad and I got to pack for a week-long trip to LA. Do the mods have the ability to get rid of a hater on a Zoom call? Of course. I have that ability too. No one's going to come in being weird. Do you have a plan to meet the viruses? I don't. And I'm wondering if I won't this trip because sadly, Joe posted yesterday that he lost another friend. This is his fourth friend that he's lost like in a month that's passed. So I'm going to give him all the space in the world. Hey, Mimi. And I don't want to push that, but I hope to. Yeah, but I'll be back in LA, so we'll see. Anyway, the point is, it's really fun, Archie's mom. Me too, Viggy. The point is, this woman now is a hater, and she goes on all kinds of other channels. And what did she say? Like, I actually caused her to have health issues. Tony P, I'm going to do a meetup in LA this week. That I caused her to have health issues, and it got really weird. Thank you, Martin. I can't remember what she said, but she went all over and left all kinds of comments that like I'm a horrible person. And she's the same woman who sent me an email and said, "Hey Reese, I'd like to be your best friend. I'm sending you an application to be your best friend. And here's 10 points as to why I would make a good best friend." And it wasn't a joke. And it was kind of sad. And she just said, like, "I'm this, I'm that." And she bullet pointed it out with paragraphs as to why she would make a good best friend. And I did not really respond to that other than thank you so much. But she was mad that I didn't respond the way that she wanted me to. So she canceled her membership and became a total hater and was like, "Reese, here's the thing. Here's the beautiful thing. Hey, Tanya King, here's the beautiful thing about haters. There's no there is no accountability on the internet, in case you don't know. Like I've said, your name could be golden retriever mom 0247. Okay, you could have no picture, or your picture could be a vase with flowers, and you can go up and say, "Reese assaulted me, she stole from me, punched me in the face, and I'm a victim of Reese." And they do that. But the beautiful thing about that is it gets old because most people are not in the sense of they critical think, and they're not up for group think like a Scientologist. Who in their right mind is going to believe that? And this woman does that. She's like, "She gave me health problems and I'm a victim of Reese." I've never met her, never spoken to her on the phone. She came to our Zoom calls and a group chat. I've never had anything to do with people. When you see those, there's a lot of bot accounts that say, "I'm a personal victim of Reese." Um, I've never met any of these people. The haters who make hate channels about me, I've never met. Never met them in my life. Never spoken to them. Don't know them. Like, it says everything I need to know about you, not me, right? And so I bet on that, and I believe that the right people who are going to be on this channel and come into my life are not going to believe that kind of shit. And if they do, I don't want them here anyway. They're being paid by Scientology. That's it. So, um, I'm really a big believer in that nowadays. Like, I'm really telling myself, like, I only work with winners. And that's true. My mods are astounding. They're incredible people. I am honored. It's a gift to work with my mods. And that's how I see it. Hey, Vicky Andrews. Hey, Case Face. And I feel that way about everybody in the chat. I know you guys. Hey, Carolyn Hughes. I know Original Ann. I know Vicky Andrews, Case Face, Roddy Mom, right? So I know these people. I feel comfortable with them, and they're winners to me. And I mean that. I just mean that in the sheer sense of the word. Those people are losers. Truly, they're losing in life. If you have to be a bully and make fun of people you don't even know, go be with them, go side with them. But I'm only interested in hanging out with people who want to be around me. And those are the people who come to this channel and chat. I don't care about other hate groups. I don't care about Reddit. I don't care about some channel where some guy made a hate video about me and talked about Huxley. I really don't care. I'm past that. Remember what the eagle does? The eagle only has one predator, and it's the crow. And the crow jumps on the eagle's back. And the eagle just flies higher and higher into the atmosphere to where the crow can't breathe, and it has to fall off the eagle's back. We're just flying higher. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true. I just am past the point of being like, what did they say? They said that I'm a child abuser. I better go do a show and defend myself and tell everybody I'm not. No. Let people be wrong about you. I'm totally fine if you want to believe that me and Tommy are scam artists, grifter, con artists, all these things. Like, you can, that's fine. Go believe it, right? Go say it again. Let people be wrong about you. That's my motto these days. That's okay. You don't need to defend yourself. I'm not here to fight for my reputation. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you're here. That's how I see things out. So black and white. I'm like, what an easier way to live. Hey, Sharon. Am I wrong about that? It's like, I have so many people that would be like, Reese, I think you should know that this guy said this. I'm like, okay, I hope he says it again and again and again. And I'm sure he'll get like all 57 views. Well, I don't care. I mean, do you think I'm a nobody? Right? But like people who are actually in the spotlight, like news anchors, celebrities, whatever, do you think that they get hate? I'm sure they do. And do you think that when they get hate, they come out and go, please believe me, that's not true? No, you fly higher. You don't give a shit. Hey, Panda, Marisa Robertson. Haters gotta hate. Never could understand why people feel the necessity to pull others down. Just sending love and support. Yes. And thank you. And I think they pull others down because they're miserable. Hey, Leslie. Why do people not like Tommy? Is it the ex-criminal thing? I think it's more the ex. He was a drug addict. Tommy was a heroin user for a long time. And I think that they hate people who are, I know it had to do with the Pepper community too, to be honest, but I think they don't like Tommy's success. They just can't stand him. It's like me. I've never met these people. They just don't like that people come here and we actually connect. And he actually connects too. And I just think connection, when people are hateful, they want to stomp that out big time. For me, I can only speak more to me. I came out of Scientology. So there's a bunch of people who get paid by Scientology to make hate videos about me. And they've made them about Tommy too. They get paid big money to make hate videos and do hate forums and chat rooms. And I mean, I might do a hate video about myself, or if they want to pay me, I mean, I guess if they want to send me a big check, I'll do anything for money. And plus, I need it. So if they want to send me some kind of a contract, like an email, I guess I'd be willing to make a channel called like Hateable Relatable Reese, or not really Reese. I just look like Reese, and then come and tear myself down. It just depends on the money, and we can negotiate that behind the scenes. Lil Redneck. Thank you, Linda Gillum. Jody Edwards, I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, it's something to the Pepper community. So Taylor, that's more comes from Tommy, but his brother. Johnny is big in the Pepper community. Johnny Scoville, you know him. That's why their last name is Scoville. So obviously that's not their real last name, but they came from, Johnny did a Hulu channel, a show on Hulu. He was big in the Pepper community, and he still is. Hey, DNV. I think it's because they want a relationship that Tommy couldn't accommodate. I think there's a lot of weird reasons. And here's the thing too. I don't try to figure out what goes through the mind of someone who's really unwell. If you really think about that, my mom used to say to me, she'd be like, why do they hate you? And I'd be like, I don't know, but I also don't want to take the time to know. I don't want to know the interworkings of a psychopath that's a little demonic being, right? Like, that's what they are. Can you imagine making daily videos, even getting paid to do it, to hate someone and a minor child, calling their school, reporting me, like going way over the line, stalking me, sending me death threats, telling me to off myself? Like, can you imagine doing that even for a living? I was joking. I would rather be in prison. Like, there's no way I could do something like that. It's unbelievable. The thing about Tommy is that he was a drug addict, but he got sober when he was a criminal, and he did his time and changed his life. Some people just can't stand what others really can change. Tommy really has changed his life. Tommy is kind of a miracle. Hey, Alana. Scoville is a pepper. It's not a pepper. Scoville is a measurement. It's a scale. The heat in peppers is measured on the Scoville scale. Thank you for that, Rachel. It's a measurement. Consider the source, guys. And for all the new people, I'm well aware that you're going to go check that stuff out. I'm not afraid of it. Like, make up your own minds. The biggest thing is me coming from Scientology. Please go think for yourself. Even if you decide that all that seems true, even if you go watch it or see it or read it and you go, that's believable to me. She is a scammer. I hate her now. Then you made up your mind. And I'm going to let you be wrong about me. And we're going to go our separate ways. And that's perfectly okay. Like, it was nice meeting you. But I totally believe in checking stuff out for yourself. You know, when somebody says to me, which doesn't happen anymore because I just don't really talk to a lot of people, but I've always been curious about people who go, oh God, don't talk to her. She's horrible. Like, gossip, right? I don't hang out with women like that anyway. That's junk, right? Like, to me, it's banding together to hate a person. I don't do that. So if you're going to do that to me and tell me how evil and horrible someone is, I'm going to look at you like the bad guy, and I'm going to want to go meet the person you're talking about. It has the opposite effect on me. It always has. So it just speaks more to you, and I don't worry about it. I'm winning. I'm successful in my own happiness. Success is subjective, and I believe I'm successful. I love all the people I met. The Zoom call yesterday just lifted me up like it always does. I'm going to go meet and hug people in LA this week. I'm winning. They hate that. They hate that. They don't want me making money here. That's a big one. They don't want me traveling. They don't want me to see me having a good time. And I'm going to do nothing but that, especially this year. Uh, Speaking of, wow, just a little something toward your LA trip, plus the color matches your outfit. Oh my God, Joanne, I love you. Thank you. And that really does help me. That helps me a lot. So thank you, Joanne. Oh my God, you have no idea. Thank you. And it's 544. 44 are angel numbers. Joanne, thank you. I love Joanne Hawley. Thank you. I have 0 seconds of free time in a day to watch a hater's content. Hey, Jamie Palmer. I'm not trying to check it out. It keeps popping up on my YouTube. I just scroll on by. Yeah, I mean, you can hit some button that says like, do not recommend this channel. I would never check out a hater's channel. Well, it's one of those things where it's also makes me curious. Like I've had people in the past come to me and go, hey, I was watching this haters channel and I just want to, and I'm like, it makes me not want to be close to you. Like if you're checking out stuff that's hateful on me, I mean, makes me curious, right? It's one thing to go check it out, but to do it over and over or to come to me and reach out and go, I saw this stuff about you. It's like, yeah, okay. Make up your own mind. You don't need to come ask me about it. I mean, you're welcome to, but make up your own mind. If it feels right and it seems like maybe I really am stealing your money and lying to you, then you can find other channels to watch. You don't have to be here. I'm the same. I make up my own mind. Yeah, Leslie, it's just move toward love. I love that. Texas Hold'em, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm not checking it out and know you're real. I'm your friend. I feel the same way. I wouldn't do it to you guys. So thank you, Archie's mom. Okay, let me open this. So she sent, what is this? Roddy's mom is still here. Laura Glass, thank you for coming in. Oh, I missed Catherine B. Hold on, because I really missed her yesterday. Got to visit Grandma today. She was in hot pink. Oh my God, so cute. Head to toe, a pleated maxi skirt and matching satin shirt. Did you get a picture of this? Her heart rate is still too high, but if she stays hydrated, I feel good. I think my visit gave her a boost. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Mimi. I am so happy to hear that. So if you guys remember, thank you, Roddy mom. Her grandmother was not well and she's tiny. And her grandma lives under a leaf in the forest, just like Catherine B. Catherine B lives under a leaf in the forest. She's the CEO of Starbucks, but she rides a fox to work every day. And her grandmother rides on the fox with her. Catherine B, thank you for being a member. I'm sad we didn't get to chat much yesterday, but thank you for the update. And God, I want to meet her. Okay, so she sent me this. She said, it's a compact with your sunflowers. Oh my God, I look ugly. Yeah, you guys say I have good skin. Not up close, people. Not up close. Too much highlighter, Reese. Look at my pores. I think it's also because I haven't taken a shower. Boy, I'm glad I got my teeth done. Great mirror. When you got this lighting on you, it is bad for business. Too much. Wow. I have mutton chops. I look like a boy named Bjorn. Thank you so much for this. Wow. I love that. I almost don't want to carry it because it's too close up. Hey, Sierra Terry, I was talking about you. Hey, Legalize Freedom. I'm doing great. I can't believe you came over. Thank you for being here. It's an honor. Hey, Hannah. Oh my God. Is that what I look like? Do my teeth look yellow? Look at my beard. God, you can see everything in this light. I hate it. Thank you for the mirror. This is fantastic. Thank you. Look at Kirsty Collins. She's like, can we get on with this? Or what the F am I watching? You're welcome. The next one will make you really happy. Am I going to meet Tori? You better believe it. You better bet your ass, your sweet ass. Yes, I will be meeting Tori, and I can't wait. I have a little gift for her. Uh, Thank you so much, Jody. But I know what I look like now that I saw this damn thing that Roddy Mom sent me. I'm starting to feel like this was an evil gift. Thank you. Sorry, Reese, I can't type worth a crap. Well, I'm just glad you're here, my friend. I'm just glad you're here. Were you born into Scientology? Yes. I was at a Catholic convent school from age of 5. It was definitely dictatorial. Mind control gave me my first sense of fear. Is that how Scientology works? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I was born into it. I was born and raised in it. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Kirsty Collins. I was in it for 38 years. And if you really want to know, Kirsty, about 3, 4, 5 days ago, guys, I don't know. I did a show all about Scientology. It was a 3-hour show, and I gave pretty much the start to finish with, the main events in that show. What was it called, guys? Born into Scientology or something. Maine! Guys, Maine is back. Everybody be quiet. Maine's here. Thank you, Maine. Jody, I had them done. What was I saying? I do that, Leslie. Yes. I also, when I'm on the phone, I'll put headphones in and clean. Thank you, Legalize Freedom. Absolutely, Kim is blue. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I was in Scientology. Oh, my life born in Scientology. I wanted to make it as obvious of a title as possible for people who need to go back and watch it, but even that I can't remember. Okay, poor Roddy Mom. She's been waiting 41 minutes for me to open this, and I'm just, this would be like a Christmas morning if I ever had a Christmas when I was little. I'd be like, so yeah, blah, 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 blah. And people would be like, can you just open the effing gift, Reese? Hey, Olga. This is why I always laugh. I hear my mom going, do you think you'll ever run out of things to talk about on your show? And I'm like, yeah, Mom, I'm sure that'll happen because there's so many gaps where I just have nothing to say. I just freeze up. I just don't know what to talk about. You were saying Tommy is awesome. Tommy is awesome. And he's got a big set of hands, big paws. Oh, my sweet stars. Okay. So Roddy Mom, I knew what this was, but I didn't know it was going to be this exactly because I've seen her website and this is beautiful. And mods, I would like to post her website if Roddy Mom would be willing to tell us what it's called. Yeah, I know. Joel Sachs knows me better than my mother. Who would say that to me after they met me? Do you think you'll run out of things to talk about? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that'll happen. Reese, I would come here if you were in a bathrobe with no makeup on. I'm here for what's on the inside. Nonetheless, you look gorgeous. That's just something ugly people say. Okay, don't get mad at me. Tommy's the only one that's going to know what I just quoted. That reminded me of Liar, Liar. Who has seen that with Jim Carrey when he can't lie? And his little boy, Max, who's like turning 5, he says to his dad, he goes, my teacher says real beauty is on the inside. And Jim Carrey goes, that's just something ugly people say. It's funny because it's true. Real beauty's on the inside. Yeah. And people who say that look like they were in some kind of horrible accident. Sorry. Back to what's kind in this world. Roddy Mom just lost some subscribers. Just lost some. If anybody has any fake sock accounts, please come subscribe and make up for that loss. Okay. No, well, yeah, but don't you want us to post your website? I learned so much about Scientology on that video. Is it still on your channel? Legalize? God willing, man. And the ocean doesn't rise. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I won't be taking that one down. What did I do to my shoulder? I think this just happens when you're 41. I think I just like reached too high into the freezer to get the ice cream and it just hurts. Are you calling me ugly, Cat? Never. Cat's gorgeous. I know what she looks like. Okay, Roddy Mom's like, can you please show the gift? Because I've been waiting for 2 hours now. She makes, guys, glass cutting boards or charcuterie boards or whatever you want it to be. And this is a glass, as you can see, cutting board with my doll baby on it. That is such a beautiful gift. That might be one of the most beautiful gifts I've ever received from you guys. And I've gotten a lot. Like, for instance, look at what Deb S. made, this woman. Look at this. She made that. Like, I love nothing more than my Gertie gifts. Look at this. She made this. Hey, Heather, whatever. Is this incredible? Where is Armine? This is unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I would ever use this, just so you know, Roddy Mom. Roddy Mom made this. That's why I want to post her website. Can we post her website? As a matter of fact, this is so beautiful, Roddy Mom. Thank you so much. I looked at your tattoos, so that's why the sunflower. I believe you. I know that. I'm just saying I looked ugly in that mirror. That's not your fault. That's no one's fault. That's what God said for today. God was like, sorry, you're ugly. Let's see. Roddy Mom, here she is. I'm going to get your website from our email and I'm going to send it right now to our mods. Where is it? Why am I on fire? Here it is. Copy link. Paste the link. Hey, mods, can you post that? I got it. You don't mind, do you? Hold on. Don't post it yet. Roddy Mom, I just wanted to send people your way to maybe order one, but I don't want to overdo it. First, let's get her approval for it. I don't want to. I just sent it to you. I sent it to you, Dira. I sent it to you guys individually. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's only because I was talking to some of you individually. Thank you. Okay, Yadira did it. She said post it. We got her consent. Would you guys go check out her website? I mean, this is just like pure art. This is a gift, right? Like if you have somebody you want a gift for, this is unbelievable. Like look at the back. Even the back is beautiful. Well, Leslie, you're gorgeous. I looked at your picture. You're very pretty. I don't think anybody's ugly except my haters. They're ugly. I'm sorry, but if you treat people like shit and your character is in bad shape, Roddy Mom, I mean, I see the other ones. I kind of want to, but I won't. I'll wait till they get their gift. So Roddy Mom sent 2 of these. She sent 2 more, one for Tommy and one for Johnny. And they're unbelievable. Like I looked at this one anyway. It's unbelievable, but I'll let them open it. It's just such a cool gift. And I think that you guys, if you are wanting to give a gift to someone, this is like, I will cherish this forever. And I don't want to make Roddy Mom uncomfortable right now, but does glass burn? Because I'm going to want to be cremated with this. Is that okay? You don't mind, do you? I want to be cremated in a La Casa pizza box. That's where I grew up in Omaha. It's my favorite pizza place. And I want this to go in with it. And I want Gertie to be taxidermed and sit on top of the box. Mary Barons, you are not at all. Hey, Carrie Ann. I use several different apps to make the designs and special printer. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you've got to maybe order from her, guys. Like I just can't promote this enough. I am weird about gifts, like gift giving. Thanks, Jen. And this is such something I would give to someone. Gifts, it's not my love language to give a gift. That got dark. Yeah, it did we took a turn, Kim is Blue, and sometimes we take a dark turn, and sometimes it's me that takes the dark turn. Do you ever notice that, Kim is Blue? Sometimes I take the dark turn, but then sometimes I'm in the middle of talking about something really happy, and someone's like, hey, I forgot to tell you that my mom died 6 minutes ago. We just picked out her casket, and I was in a car accident this afternoon. So sometimes you guys make it dark, but sometimes I make it dark. So I think it's an equal fair balance is all I'm getting at. Oh, Buffy, that's crazy. I've seen you. You're really cute. So this is something anyway. I don't like to just give a gift. I don't. It's not gifts need to be personal. That's how I feel about gifts. So this is something I would absolutely give to someone. Luckily, I don't really keep any friends close for that reason because I don't want to have to spend the money. But if I ever made like a real friend, yeah, I would get something like this done. So Roddy Mom, you're truly make works of art. Hey, Jet Set. Yes, Taylor, we are. And it's beautiful and I'm grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sure that took a long time to make and you put so much effort into it and I will never use it. I hope that's okay. I'm not ever going to cut anything on that, It's way too special for me. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to put that up somewhere because I don't want it to fall and break. My ribs are hurting from so hard from your funny commentary. I think I might be really high. Oh, you're probably high. I'm not that funny. Oh shit, this just got serious. Love you all. Sorry for your loss. I love that. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh shit, this got serious. Sorry for your losses. Sorry for everybody's loss. Roddy Mom says most everything I do is custom. No, I think you just probably had too much of the devil's lettuce. I'm not that funny, but thank you. You know, I should promote that. Like, more people should smoke pot or eat gummies and then come watch me. And they'd be like telling their friends, they'd be like, this chick's hilarious. When really I'm not. I'm just your run of the mill common street whore. Excuse me. I agree. When you love deeply, it's allowed to go into every experience. I have my funeral playlist, which changes. See, Heather is dark. There's nothing wrong with dark. No, Roddy Mom, you don't have to do that. I'm just saying I'm probably going to put it in a glass case in a museum. Lottie, aren't you cute? Look at your little smiley. I found your channel and I'm loving it. Oh, wow. Well, you got to raise your standards, babe, because this is not the best. But thank you so much for giving it a try. And it was nice to meet everybody that's probably never going to come back. But I love you guys just the same. Thank you for being here, Lottie, and I hope you hit subscribe. So I just want to say, we're almost an hour in. I don't know what to say. I honestly, thank you, Dawn. I'm glad that you're sober. Who isn't sober? Just legalize? Is anybody drunk? What is today? Is it Monday? Oh, you shouldn't be. I don't know. I have my playlist for my funeral. You know, I don't have a playlist yet for my funeral, but my mom told me she does want at her funeral. You know, my mom, she's a witch. She says she's a witch. My mom wants Spirit in the Sky. Going off to the Spirit in the Sky, Spirit in the Sky, where I'm gonna go when I die, when I die. You know that song. I know I just did it better than the original song, but you're welcome. Depending that, okay, so Ghostwriter took it even a step darker. Depending on the chemicals in the item, not everything can be cremated. So see, she even went darker with this. So I don't feel as bad. Bo Beats is wasted. Okay, up in Canada. I like that. Quick, lock the doors. Don't let anybody out, mods. Wine Monday. Mama Bear is sloshed. I like that. Hey, Sassy Savage. Taylor definitely needs to be sober. She's 32 weeks pregnant, and we gotta make sure that stays in. Reese, Tommy loves you, and that's all that really matters. I'm a little too shallow for that statement. No, I also was raised in Scientology, so I definitely need external validation, legalized freedom. I'm not your, like, all I ever wanted was like a cute home with a little picket fence and a sweet dog. No, I need more than that. And I'm going to need more love than that. Like, Tommy loves you and that's all you need. That's all that matters. No, I've been married like 27 times. I mean, husbands should be soft, strong, and disposable. And Tommy's great, but I definitely need more. I want more. I'm definitely legalized freedom. I would say I'm like Veruca Salt. And I know that you love her. Hey, Hope, you either love her or you hate her. Oh, for sure, Taylor Miller, I have to. You love her or you hate her. But remember how she's like, I want it now, Daddy. I want more, Daddy. Please, sir. That's me. I'm always going to be that, like, please, give me more, girl, because I just got so little. I raised myself, legalized freedom. And so therefore now you have this 41-year-old mess of an adult who just has a YouTube channel. And that's all I'm ever going to amount to. So I love that for you, legalized freedom. But Tommy's great. And we love him. And I love his bald head. And I love getting down with him. There's a lot of sexual chemistry there. Okay. But you can't rely on that. You have to rely on more. We want more. And I need more validation. I need more from you guys. So you're going to need to dial it up. Okay. Turn up the intensity. Tell me that you need me. Hey, Don Pariso. Diane's only been married twice. What a rookie. Wow. What are your goals for LA? Did I say I had goals? I don't have goals for my life. Thank you, Roddy Mom. By the way, this was incredible. Thank you, thank you. Um, Goals. Okay, yeah, I do. No, that's not true. Let me take it back. Um, Agreed, Alana. I definitely want to find a really good Mexican food. Like, I'd like to find, hey, Cheap Chick. I'd like to find something with like an enchilada with like a specifically like a dark. I like enchiladas like when they bring it out to your table and they go careful hot plate. I always feel extra excited if there's like a darker color enchilada sauce, like an almost like a terracotta, like a really dark. So I have a goal to find a really good which one, Debbie? Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about. I have a goal to find a really good thanks, Tanya, enchilada. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it would be cool to find a good pizza place. I would love to have a delicious burrito. See, here's the thing, I'm a Cancer sign and I never had friends as a child or people in my life. So I always attach an emotion to everything. And I hope that I meet and hug and greet everyone. Yeah, Roro. Hey, Don Clark. I'm excited to meet our people, right? But I also really would like to have some tasty treats while I'm there. But just in case, because I am so picky about food, don't worry. I'm packing many cups of noodles, and I am. You might laugh at that, but it's true. I've got my 3 cups of noodles that I packed in case the food sucks everywhere I go. I don't know if I do, Debbie, but I think I do. You want Landslide played at your funeral? Boy, that's a sad song. Yeah. Yeah. Ghost Rider, absolutely. 3 marriages for me. And for a while, I thought at least one more, but I had to think, shut up, Heather, skip it. Yeah, Heather, shut up and skip it is absolutely true. Just get out there and be somebody, Heather. Go write a book. That's what I recommend. Don't go get married. Get out there and be somebody. Okay. That's what we want from you, Heather. And that's what we expect from you in this world. Remember the SNL skit? Watch out, the plates, fingers melted to the plates. That's terrifying. No, I didn't see that. You will find some good Mexican food there. I hope so, Kim is Blue, and I hope it doesn't let me down. So I don't have any goals. I'm doing some things, Kim is Blue, behind the scenes, as you know, that I can't talk about yet. I'm going to do some photos while I'm there. I can say that, but otherwise I can't really say much. And I have some meetings with some people behind the scenes. I'm sure I'm going to let them down. They're probably going to meet me and be like, oh, wow, we'll never be seeing you again. Thanks for your time. I love my husband, but we got married because I needed a root canal, his benefits. Sharon, that's one way to live your life. And I appreciate your honesty. I mean, all of us have had husbands like that, right? Like it's a husband. You only get a few of them. Thank you, Taylor. I understand that. And hello, Tommy. I know you're watching all of us. I would be watching my lady too, making sure no one messes with her. I do the same for my lady. Well, that is so sweet, Legal Eyes. Tommy's not here. Tommy's probably checked out walking down the Malecon right now, getting a good enchilada. Are you kidding? If I were him, I wouldn't be watching. Who would watch me? I can't believe there's so many people in here. Tanya's never been married. Wow. Don't do it. It's overrated as shit. And so are kids. Having kids are also overrated. I'm a little behind. I've watched you from the beginning, but I've taken some breaks here and there. I've been watching again for a while and I'm just a little confused. Well, just there's going to be some turbulence. I don't think it's ever going to be smooth here. And I think everyone is confused, right? Like I think that I think everybody feels out of sorts here. And I think everyone's like, I really want to leave, but the door is locked. Like, I think everyone here right now is like, are we in a casino? Like, there's no fucking clocks in here. Like, some people are in Braille and they're like, where is the door? But I don't want to leave, but I don't know. Like, I don't like it here. But so, yeah, just sit back, just enjoy yourself, self-care it, right? Go get some nachos and sit on a heating pad. Yeah, no, Courtney Ann, you're definitely not wrong about that. It's just life moved forward and Tommy and I are in a good place. Hey, Erica. Does that count? SoCal Joy says, I've been married 4 times, but I had one annulment, one passed away. So technically only 2 divorces. Is that the case for me too? Can you skip that one? If you have a husband that died, I don't mean that disrespectfully, but like, can we count that? I don't really want to count that. That was a wonderful marriage. He just passed away. So it's not like it didn't work out, right? I don't know. I always wondered that. Reese is great for background noise. Thanks, Taylor. That sounds horrible. That's one of the worst things anyone's ever said to me. I play Reese for the background noise just to have some annoying. I'm going to put that on the floor because I don't want it to fall. Some annoying person in the background. Thank you, Taylor. It's so kind. It's like the other day when Abigail was like, sorry, I'm back, everybody. I had to step out for a minute because my mom hates the sound of your voice. What did I miss? I love you too, Taylor. So, guys, no, just Joan. You guys are my friends. Guys, when do I leave tomorrow, Erica? Little Redneck lives her life confused. Yeah. So, guys, speaking of life and not knowing what to do, and I certainly don't. Hey, Babs. Babs, that's genius. That is Goldie haunting it. And I really, really admire that. Old Charlie, did you just get here? Am I going to have time to go to the beach? Hey, Teresa. Yes. Yeah, I plan to go to the beach. Absolutely. Absolutely. What was I saying? Oh, speaking of life and not knowing what to do. And if you guys do have Scientology questions, throw them up there and I will absolutely answer them. If you have questions about anything else, if you have questions about STDs, if you have questions about your taint, your period, anything, I can answer that too. I'm not even packed yet. Kim is blue, and for reasons because I'm avoiding it. My shoulder is hurting so bad. I am avoiding packing because I don't know what the hell to bring. I get very upset. I'm like, do I bring pants, shorts, shants, ports? Do I bring pantaloons? I don't know what to do, and I get very upset. And now I'm waiting till the last minute because I don't want to do it. That's incredible. Marisa Robertson, why did I think you were like 22 years old? That just floors me. We're married in November of 1983. I wasn't even alive yet. Anyone beat that? That's crazy. I thought you seriously are like 22 years old. I don't know why. What are ports? I'm assuming ports are like not pants, but not shorts. So I call them ports or shants or pantaloons. I don't own any of them. I am, Heart. Bring some dresses, jean jacket, and comfy shoes. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Can we wear sandals? Is it sandal weather? Tommy is snoozing and snoring. Yeah, he's your typical guy. He fell asleep to my voice. That's crazy, Pat Jonas. What did I wear in Florida? When? When was I in Florida? Robin, that feels like so long ago. Hey, aspire to inspire. Wow, Heather was married in 1988. Can you guys imagine being married to someone for that long? It sounds god awful to me. I don't know why, but I just think you gotta go through a few of them. You can't. It's like a therapist. Like eventually you get a new one and a new one. I just can't. I can't imagine being married to someone for like decades. It sounds god awful to me, and I don't know why. I think I'm just really screwed up from my upbringing. Not snoozing, just lurking. Okay, Bunny. Sure you are. I'm sure. This is like when Tommy and I go to watch a movie at night and I'm like, here we go. And I press play and he's like, and I'll watch him for like a solid 2 minutes with his eyes shut. And I'll go, you're not even watching it. And he'll go, yes, I am. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're checking your eyelids for light leaks. You're not watching the movie. And it makes me very angry. And I just have to say that out loud because I need to process it. It makes me very angry. He'll go, okay, babe, hit the movie. And I'm like, when are we gonna do all that? Those Scientology fools, is that dude's wife still missing? Now they found her. She's like up in a castle somewhere. I don't know, but she's doing just fine. She doesn't want to leave. 3 pants. Okay, Debbie's being really specific. 3 pants. I don't wear pants. I'm going to bring 1 pair of pants, Dad. 4 dresses. That's fair. 2 shorts. I don't like to show my legs unless it's a dress. Lifeboat says, you wear me out. Hey, Chica Cherry Cola. Layer your tops and bring a denim jacket. You have a washer and dryer. Geez, okay, mom. That sounds like my mother. She's right though. She's not wrong. What was I saying? Oh, I know, I know. I was going to do the serious part of the show now. We usually goof around and dick around for the first hour, and then I finally think of something to talk about. My husband does the same thing, and it makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. This is a problem when you marry old men. Just a heads up, ladies. Like, I like to get really old ones. Tommy's not though, and so I was thinking I like this because he's young. He's not crispy at all, so he won't fall asleep to movies. He's not gonna like pass out. He's not grandpa. Boy, was I wrong. I'm like, okay, here we go. And I like sit there with my gummy bears and I'm like, I love this movie. And he's like cupping my boob. And I'm like, this is so win win. I love it. I love a little bit of, and a little bit of like watching a movie. And I'm like, I'm going to get some action. And I sit there and he goes, and I'm like, you're not watching the movie. I get really pissed about it. And he's like, I am watching. Nothing makes me more mad than a person who's like, and I'm like, you're actually snoring. And Tommy's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, yes, you are, because your nose is bigger than the beak of a bald eagle. So I can tell when you're snoring and when you're just breathing. I can always tell the difference. I've never seen a nose. Toucan Sam doesn't have a bigger nose than Tommy. The Fruit Loops guy, his nose is tiny compared to Tommy's. You trip over that thing coming around the corner. Now, before everybody gets mad at me and goes, that's so mean, Tommy's nose is my favorite thing on his body. I love his nose. Like, I'm crazy weird about his nose. Hey, Lapis, I love Tommy's nose. I love his hands and I love his nose. So before you get mad, I'm allowed to say that. Quibs, can you please verify we are not on the outs? You're 14 years younger than me, by the way. Full disclosure, you literally wear me out. I'm reading books on the side just to keep up with you. Tommy says that to me all the time. He goes, babe, I'm reading books on the side just to keep up with you. Can you verify we are not on the outs? Well, we're in separate countries. So what do you mean? Lumen, that's crazy. No way, Joel Sachs. We are, okay, so I can vouch we're not on the outs. Does that make you feel better? You're 14 years younger than me. Yes, that's absolutely true. You literally wear me out. That's ridiculous. I picked you because you were only 14 years older. Like, that's why I picked you, right? The one before that was 28 years older than me. I was literally the same age as his children. His daughters were my age, like born the same year. Okay. The one before that was 60 years older than me. Hey, Hawks. Bummer. The one before that was 60 years older than me. He could have been my great grandfather. So this 14-year age gap shit, that's hilarious to me that Tommy's like, she's 14 years younger than me. Those are rookie numbers and I'm embarrassed about it. Like, I get mad that people aren't like, is that your father? Like, people think we're a couple, and that's not where I was going at all. Hey, HBH. Do you know how used to I am? Like, every marriage I've ever been in, they're like, is that your dad? Except Fred. They were like, is that your grandpa? And I was like, no, that's my great grandpa. So, like, the fact that Tommy's like, Kirsty Collins, a lot. The fact that Tommy's like, she's 14 years younger, she wears me out. Like, can you imagine how the last 10 felt? Get a hold of yourself. Get your life together and call me when you do. Love you, babe. Somebody just asked a question. I thought you and Tommy were on the outs. Oh, no, we're not on the outs. I mean, even when we're on the outs, we're not really on the outs. We're just that couple that it's like, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I raised myself. Pretty much George Carlin raised me. Tommy is from practically New York. He was born in Vermont, but he gets really like last night, he was so tired and he had a couple beers and he was talking to me on the phone last night. And he was like, all I'm saying, babe, is that he was like, I'm just letting you know that when I call you in the morning, like his accent like falls out when he's punchy and tired. And so even when we're on the outs, it's like that annoying couple where we're like, in person, I'll be like, F you. And he's like, oh, yeah? And then we're like, "La, la, 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 la," and we're sucking face 2 seconds later. Like, it's that annoying couple where you're like, it's so fiery passionate that even when we're on the outs, it's like, squeeze me, touch me, get it. I also think it's because he's so much younger. I'm not used to being with a younger man like Tommy. Like, most of them really do pass out after dinner, and dinner is at 4 o'clock, right? Like, I date seniors. We eat dinner at 4 o'clock and they're done by 6:30. Tommy at least can hang till about 10 or 11 at night, which is really it's an uptick. It's an upside. I like that. The last ones weren't sleeping with you 9 times a day. Yes, they were. They took 9 naps a day. They were old. Um, Come get some. My husband is from New York. He's been in New York. Wait, North Carolina. Okay. Your husband's from New York. He's been in North Carolina for 30 years. You should hear that accent now. Does he get, like, when he gets tired, does it come out? Oh my God, Nancy, isn't it crazy that I thought that? When Tommy gets tired, no joke, only I can understand him. It's crazy. He's like, all I'm saying to you is when I call you in the morning, I'm like, dude, it's crazy. Like, he almost becomes someone else, and it's weird. But no, we're not on the outs. For everybody who thinks we're on the outs, even when I'm pissed at Tommy and I never want to talk to him again, I'm like, he'll be like, babe, I'm mad at you. And I'm like, I'm mad at you. And if you don't text me in 5 minutes, you're dead to me. But then we're fine and things are solid. It's very healthy. It's, guys, I've been married like 10 times. I know what I'm doing. Hey, Natalie Strasser. Yeah, Tommy's mom too. His mom really talks. She talks like this, and I love it. I love how his mom talks. She has the best accent. So a real show today was at hand. Was it task? Was something we were going to try to do, and it never happened. Yes, legalize freedom. Yes, sir. You're 63. I saw that comment. Was there something else, sir? It's so different when we have men in the chat. I love having guys over here. It's so rare. Usually it's just old Charlie, Joe Virus, and Jason. Like, it's nobody else. Tommy, of course, but it's pretty insane to have guys over here, and I love it. Guys, I have something I want to say without giving away what happened in the Zoom call yesterday. I would never do that. I would never give up anybody's private, personal story. And that's not my style anyway. I just wouldn't do that. But I learned stuff yesterday, and we have someone who is in the Zoom call that is really, well, we had quite a few people actually who are like really struggling. And I found myself giving advice. Do you ever give advice, but you don't take that advice? It's such bullshit. Do you ever do that? And then have you ever given someone advice and you're like, damn, that was good. Like, that was actually really good advice. Why don't I do that myself? And I'm usually asleep, right, Pooter? Well, it depends on the time. Depends on the time. Is spring break loud there? Yeah, it's called, right now, they're having what's called Carnival. Is there a link for the Zoom call? Sharon, it's for the 3 upper tiers of the memberships. We do a Zoom call once a month, and it's really, really fun. So yes, there's a link for the people who have the upper memberships. But the point is, hey, Ryan Eats Crayons. I'm glad you're here, my friend. The point is, I learn a lot from those Zoom calls, but I gave advice yesterday that I thought, I have got to take that advice. Now, to be in fairness to me, it's something I just learned like a week ago, and I really like it. And I'm going to actually not just give this advice. I want to do it for myself, and I am doing it for myself. And I want to talk to you guys about this because this is in particular specifically for me to Scientology. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I realized in the last few streams that I am not unpacking. Does that make sense? Like, I've talked to you guys about some things where I'm like, wow, I haven't talked about that in years, and I need to talk about that more. It's upsetting. It's a little shocking. You were there, right? Most of you watched that Scientology stream I did like a week ago. And it's no joke. Scientology really rocks you. And I realize how effed up I am now. And I also realize, give yourself a little grace and a little credit. All of us are to a degree, right? There's a lot of people who had nothing to do with Scientology who had all kinds of trauma, maybe other religious trauma, cult like experiences, alcoholic parents, abuse, sexual abuse, any of those things. Any of those things. We're not comparing people's trauma here. We're not doing that. But what I mean is, it's not like I'm different because I grew up in Scientology. The more I talk to everybody, the more I'm like, we're all the same. We're really all the same. To be, what is that? Oh my God. The cat is smelling my foot. And I thought for a second that like some giant spider with a tattoo was touching me. Oh, that's nice, Tennessee girl. Tommy, I really enjoyed today's show. I like how you're mixing them up. Yeah, I do too. Guys, here's my point. The more I listen to people's trauma, and Kim, Tommy just answered you. The more I listen to people's trauma, the more I'm like, we're way more the same than we are different. And here's my point. The advice I was giving her last night was this. There's someone who experienced some real childhood trauma. Okay. And some of that was like some real abuse. Okay. And hey, Megan Roberts. Yeah. And my point to that is I said to her, and I learned this like a week ago, so it's fair to say this, I didn't know. You, in order to heal, guys, in order to heal, you have to let go of the things, ideas, beliefs, habits that made you sick in the first place. Does that make sense? In order, like, okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is she was in this Zoom call going, this person was asking me, how do you do it, Reese? How do you let go? How do you heal? I had this trauma as a child and I can't get past it. I can't get over it. She was stuck. She was like, I can't get through it. How are you doing that? She was asking me. My biggest answer, first and foremost, and everybody gave their answers, by the way, but everybody pretty much agreed and said, do you have a therapist? No? Okay. That's where it starts. I'm sorry. You have to have therapy is just a person who's really well trained who says, oh my God, so you've been dealing with that with a wrench. Let me give you this hammer out of this toolbox and give me your wrench. Okay, now you're fixing the problem. That's all therapy is. It's a person who's trained that you can lean into to swap out the tools that you've been using wrong your whole life to give you the right tool. That's why your mom can't be your therapist. Tommy can't be my therapist. You can't lean into your best friend, right? Like those people are not trained. They don't have the toolbox. That's all it is. To me, that's what therapy is. You've got to start there. I believe that. I believe it's the biggest form of self-care. You don't have to agree with me. But what I said to her was, you have to learn to let go of the things that made you sick in the first place. And most people are not willing to do that. Hey, Huxley, can you let your sister out? Thank you. Hold on. Do you have a shirt on?
Yeah, no.
Of course not. Huxley never has a shirt on. It's weird. Thank you.
I need to pull it off.
Yeah, just Joan for sure. But here's the thing, guys, and I just thought this might help someone. This might help someone for the start of this week before I leave town. By the way, I'm going to stream probably every day while I'm in LA, but it will be very different because I'll probably be streaming from my phone. Hey, P. Taylor. Recess older guys know how to treat the adult younger ladies. My wife is telling me all the time that she loves me, and I would not understand what she went through as a child, but somehow I restored. I love this. I had a deep talk with Tommy about that today. So you're spot on. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Tommy probably wouldn't like me to say this, but I'm going to say this. Tommy is probably the most, what is the word I want to say? I don't know why he wouldn't like this. It's nothing bad toward him. It's not disrespectful at all. Tommy is probably has the most chaos that he's had in his life. He's got the most chaotic background of any man I've ever been with. Any man I've ever been with, by far. And that's fair to say. Tommy did 13 years in federal prison. He was a bank robber. He was a heroin addict. Okay. He's got scars all up and down his arms from using with needles. When I met him, I thought he was a welder. I mean, I knew he was a user, but I didn't know those scars were from needles. I was like, "Oh my god, he looks like a welder." They look like burn marks. I didn't know. And Tommy has suffered his own abuse. He's talked about that just a little bit. He's had some SA in his life as a child, and I'm okay to say that because he has said it. He's very complicated. He's very complicated. And in my opinion, Tommy's background has caused him to have more he's super emotional, whether it be he cries, whether it be he gets mad. He's very emotional. He came from dark places, and prison will probably do that to you. I don't know because I've never been there, but I know he has been through some extremely dark things that he's only ever shared with me that I would obviously never share. Things his brother doesn't know, things his therapist never knew, his parents don't know. He's shared with me. And I've seen some dark stuff, and I'm honored to know that. It makes me love him more, makes me love him deeper, makes me the more you can be honest with a person, I believe the more they're going to accept you, unless they're evil and they want to use that against you to weaponize it. But if they're not evil and they're good people, like our Zoom call, like the question you asked, was there ever any haters in the Zoom call? No, because I like to believe that we attract good people who won't use our past against us, because that's a sick thing to do. Thank you, Jeannie Hansen. Everybody has trauma and a past. And if you're going to use that against someone, that's so effed up. Like, that's just so dark, because everybody has something, right? That they're ashamed of, that it takes a lot to admit to own up to things, just, right? So we talked about this today. Tommy deserves the gift of being able to forgive himself for all of it, perpetrated and received. He does. He does. And he's worked on himself so much. And I'm very impressed by that. And I accept him completely for who and what he is. But I also don't expect him to be anything other than who and what he is. And I think that's where a lot of relationships, whether it be a friendship or anything else, goes wrong. When you expect people to be something other than who and what they are. You've got to put people where they belong, right? You have to shelf them where they go. Put people where they belong. Don't put them higher than you think they should be. Like, put them where they should be. Oh, Riley's human. It's okay. I was so happy to have you there yesterday. I always love having you there. The point of this is, how are people going to heal from the things that made them sick if they don't talk about it, if they don't have a safe space to do it? And I believe in therapy, but Tommy and I have been through a lot, guys. Some of the new people, you don't know that. Like, we've just been through so many highs, so many lows. Alicia, thank you. And you're one of the people who I still continue to reflect on what you said last week, right? Like, Alicia did some things in her past that she's not proud of, and she owned up to it. And she's cleared herself of that. She's forgiven herself, and she has grown out of who that person was. That's the other thing is, the haters love to hold Tommy and I to versions of who we used to be. The haters will make fun of him for being a drug addict or going to prison or whatever it is, his past. That's not who he is now. So it's garbage to do that to someone. It's garbage to assume someone is the same as who they were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a year ago. But I just know that he's a good example of someone who has truly tried and worked on letting go of the things that made him sick. And the only problem I see, the biggest problem, I should say, hey, Rhonda, prayers for Rhonda for sure, babe. And thank you for being so vulnerable and sharing this. Reese, today is the anniversary of my son's passing. Please pray for me. Of course. No question. I'm definitely praying for you, Rhonda. You're in good company, and we love you here. Thank you for sharing that. That took a lot to share that, babe. Yeah, Tommy doesn't play the victim. But I was going to say, one of the biggest things that I see as an issue for me and Tommy, and any one of you would say this, and it's real, is we both have extremely traumatic pasts and backgrounds, and that can make it, hey, Donna Folker, welcome. That can make things really, really hard if you don't do the work. Like, no one's going to save you. No one's going to fix it for you. Do you understand? Like, you have to do the work. For sure, Rhonda. And also, Amy G says, I lost my husband in 2021. I am so sorry, babe. That is fresh. I haven't been able to move on. But I cry every day. And the feeling of loneliness is strong, even though I'm always around people. So even though you're not isolated, you feel isolated and lonely. Amy, I totally get that. I am so sorry. And the reason I'm just kind of took a breath and hesitated is I totally understand. I totally get it. I know exactly how you feel. I don't know if you know that I lost a husband too, and it wasn't too long ago. And here's the thing, Amy, is I feel like it's one of those things where people say you never heal from it. It's like you'll always walk with a limp. You'll learn to live with it. But I think, Amy, you're in the exact right place and you're doing exactly what you should be doing. And I don't know what you believe in when people die, and I wouldn't tell you what to believe. But for me, like, I know that my husband watches me. I know that he protects me, and I know that he's still around, even though he's not in the physical form. And I hope that your husband is doing that for you. But I totally get being surrounded by people. Yes, Mary, you did. I know that being surrounded by people is one thing, but feeling lonely is another. And that is such a horrible situation to feel. I hope that you'll come back here and hang out with us. You're in really good company. There's a lot of widows here, and there's a lot of people who've lost kids here, and they know what it's like. This is such a good group for that. Hey, Pat Kimbrell. So, Amy, I don't have any kind of solution for you, but I can tell you I can feel what you're going through. I can understand. And you're not alone here. Okay? Like, I really want you to know that you're not alone here. We love you and lift you up here. And Mary Barron's you too, by the way. Hey, Rue, I still have internet here in Puerto Vallarta. Why would you not have internet? No fires today, just looting. Things settling down. Send thoughts, great neighbors, and pets are saviors. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? What's going on? Rue, please update me. Thank you for the super chat, but I need to know more. I've made some mistakes. My sister-in-law holds grudges and will not forgive, even though I have apologized more than once. You've got to let that fucking go. I'm sorry that I cussed as I said that, but like, I've also made mistakes here on YouTube, and I have been rude to people and been shitty to people, and I have publicly apologized, and they'll go do a show and go, she's not sorry. Well, then you're right. Now I'm not. Because if you're going to mock me and minimize that, that's garbage, and that's on them. That's their problem. I can respect a fellow like Tommy. He says, you know, from the door what he has done in his life. I think Tommy is a good person. Love his style. Lottie, that is such a nice thing to say. Thank you for saying that. Well said. Returning to walk with a limp. And then one day you discover, hey, my limp is gone. Exactly. You pray for that, don't you, Anne? You never get over it. You just learn to grow around it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Joan Marie. Amy G, that is so kind of you. Thank you for your super sticker. I really appreciate it, but I really want you to understand that, Amy. There's a lot of people here who have lost spouses, and it's a great group. This is such a great community. This is the purpose of this channel, really, is for connection. I crave connection. I need connection, and I rely on it from you guys. Like, I don't overdo it. I'm aware that I have an attachment disorder as it is, but I reach for you guys, and you always, always are there for me. So, Amy, we're there for you too. Nancy, thank you for coming over. Nancy Bradham. Getting over something is not always what happens. Live around or with it. Yeah, it's hard. Yes. Amy, I hope that you're seeing this, and thank you again for your super sticker. Legalized Freedom says, you are not lonely here. We are all friends. Look at you. I really enjoy these new people, guys. I'm grateful for them. I love our existing people that we've always had. Hey, Abigail, not at all. Nope, just stay with us. Mexican authorities took out a cartel boss, and the cartel is burning Mexico down. Holy crap. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Reese, your words are so comforting. Thank you for facilitating such a wonderful place for us. That is such a kind thing to say. I mean exactly everything I just said, right? Like, I know what it's like. Me too, Lapis. I told you guys this, but I always feel like I was Finn. Do you guys remember Finn? A lot of you don't because some of you are new. I had another cat that was dumped close to my mom's, up at my mom's actually, and I thought he was a kitten. I thought he was a kitten because he was like, what was he, like 5, 6 pounds? He was very little. And Pat Kimbrell, I'm so sorry. And he was small, and I just assumed he was so thin. And where's our picture that DS Kitty Diane sent? This, she had this made for us. That was me holding him. He's a little orange baby, and I don't know why I bring this up. It just makes me think of it because I always connect experiences to things. And I took him to the vet. He was feline leukemia positive. Hey, Kathy. He was, thank you for being here, Nancy. He was feline leukemia positive. What they say, he was like 10 years old. All of his teeth were broken from trying to survive. He was eating rocks. He was in bad shape. And the vet said the day I brought him in to put him down. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm not ready to put him down. I was bawling. I had no idea. I don't know what that means. Yeah, probably Mama Bear. I had no idea. I was bawling in this vet office. I thought I was going to go make an appointment to have him fixed. I thought he was a kitten. Hey, Mindy Doolin. And this vet comes in and goes, so he has feline leukemia. And she's like, I think he's really sick. He probably has cancer. And she's like, he should be put down. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Hey, Heather Rhodes. And I was like, I have 3 other cats. So I had to keep him separated in this room. And we kept him for like 6 weeks. And I said, what if I get him to fatten up and he gets better? And she was like, yeah, you can try, and he didn't really get better, but he ate a lot, and he became our mascot for this channel, and we loved him so much. And the point of the story is, I feel like I was in at one point with you guys. I was pretty damn broken coming out of Scientology. I felt like there was no hope for me. I had just lost all of my family. My kid was depressed from that, of course, right? I felt like a fucking failure, big time. I felt like a big failure and like no one was going to be around me. No one was going to want to be around me as this shitty, bad mouth Scientologist, right? And I felt very much like I was that version. That was Finn. I felt like hey, Tiffany B, like a lot of people were like, she's worthless. You don't want to have anything to do with this one. And I felt like this community was like, nope, we're not putting her down. We're just gonna lift her up and show her who she is and tell her who she is. And yeah, that's what I really mean that. I think Finn came into my life for a reason and at the right time. Hey, Southie girl, I really believe that. So I do think Kim is Blue is so true here. There is hope for all of us. Like everybody belongs somewhere, right? If you're just some hateful, nasty person, you're so cute, babe. If you're just some hateful, nasty person, that's one thing. And people won't want to be around that because it's toxic and you bring people down. But if you are going through it, right? Because you lost your husband in 2021, like Amy G or Mary Behrens or Pat Kimbrell, we're here for you. You're not alone. I know you feel like you're alone, but you're not. And I know that people are laughing at me right now going, this is just a YouTube channel. Love you, Marisa Robertson. Thank you for being here. I had no idea about Mexico. That's so horrible and sad. Rue, now I'm very nervous for you. I just want people to feel seen and heard. That's the purpose of this channel. I thank you, Shannon's Journey. I just want people to come here and feel like they clicked. Like I found my people. I connected. Seen and heard, guys. It does wonders when people feel like they matter. It's a big deal. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Can I ask for prayers for my parents? They're supposed to be flying tomorrow to St. Thomas, final destination. It's super icy today, so who knows what tomorrow holds. Absolutely. Yeah, I will definitely say prayers that they make it okay. I am flying tomorrow as well, Abigail. I hope I don't have anything to worry about. I don't know. Thank you, Tanya King. Tanya King understood what I said. Tiffany B says, I've been a little bitchy lately. I really need to take a beat. So that's perfectly okay. Tiffany, it's okay. You're right where you need to be, babe. You're not out of place. You're right where you need to be. Here's the thing, though, guys. We love you, Jody. Here's the thing. Guys, I'm really trying to apply that. If you want to, I'm going to LA, Leslie. If you want to get better, Reese, you got out of that trash, and that is so awesome. Thank you, Legalize Freedom. I did. And my life has only gotten better and better and better, but it was hell. It was horrible, right? No, Abigail, it's really cold here though. Um, Joan Marie, I love that. I remember you telling me that. It was yeah, absolutely. Prayers for my coworker Levi in Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, it's terrifying. Anyway, guys, my point is I think sometimes, thank you, Mimi. I think sometimes it's very true. If you want to improve, um, thanks, Mama Bear. If you want to improve and you really do want to heal, you have to consider the things you're holding on to, not just holding on to the things that made you sick, not just made you sick, but why, like you have some belief attached to you still need it. And I want everyone to reflect on that because that's what I'm doing right now. That's the work I'm doing right now, therapy with myself. I'm like, what are the things that I'm holding on to that made me sick? And once I identify them, I'm like, and why do I feel like I still have this belief system that I need it? Like, even though I know it's toxic, I still need it. Why? Like, that's some deep dive shit right there that I am working out in my own head. Like, why do I feel like I still need this in order to survive, but it's making me sick? I think that's fascinating, and maybe no one else does. I know how it feels to lose loved ones. I'm here for those who need to talk. I lost my whole family. Oh my God, my parents, siblings, and I've lost pets. My heart is with those of you who have loved ones. Wow. Nancy, thank you for sharing that. I'm really sorry. That's got to be horrific for you. Oh God, I forgot. Debbie, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Keep not, Tommy, keep not self-censoring yourself, please. This is very important. Oh, I won't. Tommy certainly won't. I don't think there are any content creators who are as connected to their audience as you are. Bless you, Reese. I don't know because I don't watch YouTube. I always assume everybody else on YouTube is doing what I'm doing. Thank you, Diana H. I really believe that. People said that to me in the Zoom yesterday. They were like, nobody does how you do it. No one's doing what you do. And I'm like, really? I just assume all the other channels are doing exactly what I do. I did a lot of therapy asking, what did I lose by changing this behavior, Babs? Yeah, it's not easy. It's a tough thing to even look at. Like, what are the things that are making me sick? One, that's hard to even look at. But two, why do I believe I still need them? It makes me think of how it takes a woman, I think it's specifically a woman, 7 times before they can get away from an abuser, a toxic relationship, right? It makes me think of that. You keep going back because there's something that you believe is still good. Like, I know he does this to me, but I really love this about him, or I'll always love him. And it just, maybe that's what love is. Like, we all justify it away. And I think that's a prime example of what's making you sick. And why are you holding on to that belief system? There's like some belief system that's like, no, I need it. It's almost like a drug, right? Like, no, but I still need it in order. No, you don't. Like, let go of the shit that's making you sick. And if you can't do that, you're not really going to move forward. You're not going to heal. Reese, I have to say thank you to Tommy because I find you in your beautiful channel. Amy G, I'm really glad that you did come over here. Thank you. And I am thanking Tommy too for all the beautiful new people here. Southie girl, God, I love that dog. I was always told never look behind you, always look ahead and you'll get somewhere. Don't live in the past. It's called the past for a reason. That's such good advice. Heart of the personal story. I love that. You never get over it, but you'll overcome it. Yes. This is a special place to be. Definitely not what happens on other channels. See, I don't watch YouTube. So I'm really shocked to hear that. I always think every other channel must be doing the same thing. And how am I contributing to my own suffering? Because we are. But I really like to what I said earlier is we are way more alike than we are not. We are. Like, just because I came from Scientology and none of you came from Scientology, like, a lot of you came from a really traumatic background, something that was forceful, something that was cult-like in its own way, any of those things. Like, you could have grown up in Catholicism, you could have grown up in just another religion where it was forced on you, shoved down your throat. Thank you, Megan Keene. Charlene, no way what? If somebody comes up to me and starts talking about someone else out of the blue and negatively, I look at that person like that's what they're doing. Well, hey, Heather, because Reese isn't on other channels. Here's the thing. I always think that too. It's a huge red flag. Haven't you heard what is that saying people say? Oh, if they'll talk about another person in front of you, how do you think they're talking about you around other people? That's the other thing. So if someone does shit talk and gossip about someone around you, I'm always like, I'm done being around this person. It's a red flag. But it's interesting how some people flock to that shit. Pot stirrers, you know them. They love that stuff. They love that kind of drama. They love that game of telephone where they're like, what? Oh my God. What'd she say? What'd she do? Oh my God, let me go pass that on and gossip about her to other people. It's so gross. Interesting, Mama Bear. I love that when God made the light, he made the dark as well. Ooh, I like that a lot. I get that. We for sure. Backstabbers. That's what we call them. Yes. No way that others connect like you do. You're sincere. Well, thank you for saying that. I just don't watch YouTube. Oh my God, that's hilarious, Roddy Mom. That's the best way to do it. Talk shit about people with your dogs. That's the best way to do it. I'm glad that no matter what happened in my faith, stayed strong and life is life saving in sobriety. Heather, whatever, proud of you. And thank you for even sharing that. That's incredible. I don't get those people, Tanya, either. And so there's always going to be a place for it. Haters will always have a place because there's always going to be those men and women who are like, oh my God, tell me more. And it's like, yeah, gross. Like, we don't want your kind here anyway. Those people aren't welcome here anyway. It's gross. It's such a weird, it's like an addiction. And I have to say, maybe it's Scientology I should be thankful for. I don't know, but I've never, ever, ever been one of those people where I'm like, what are you guys talking about? She said what? Like, it's junk. It's trash. It's really gross. Make up your own mind and don't just listen to what someone says. Like, don't ever do that. It's really weird. And it's weird how many people play a game of telephone on the internet about me and Tommy. Like, it will just blow your mind how much hate I get. I get a lot of hate and I kind of like it. The PR team I work with all the time goes, we love it. Like, no one is ever saying who's Reese, right? If they put my name, my picture up there on a thumbnail, they are getting paid. They cash in on that. That's not the worst thing. Like, they don't have to put Reese Quibell. They don't have to put relatable Reese. You just put Reese, and most of them know who we're talking about. I would love to talk with you privately, but I'm in mental health crisis. Megan Keene, I'm so sorry to hear that, babe. You can get my email. The mods can post it. Drama is very exhausting. And it's so, like, people say high school. I only got to 9th grade, but I get the gist. Like, it's very younger, very immature behavior. It's so immature to be like, you won't believe what happened. And it's like, God, I feel like I'm in school. It feels like that's something a child would do. You know, it's an odd place to be. And this is one of the reasons I just don't keep a lot of friends anymore in my circle, because I had made friends outside of Scientology when I got here. Puka Vista, she has to type in caps because of she has a vision impairment. Julie has a vision issue, so she types in caps. That's the only reason she does that. And I said that was okay, but thank you for noticing. And I don't want other people typing in caps. Like, if you don't have a vision problem, please don't do that, because it's kind of, God, my shoulder feels so effed up. I'm just going to feel so good on an airplane tomorrow, I'm sure. People don't love that, but I understand if you have a visual impairment. That was the answer to why aren't other channels like this? You're not looking for the same thing as most other YouTubers. Julie, I am not, but I don't know what other channels are doing. They're probably sticking to a topic, and we don't do that here. We're just connecting. I lost my husband 13 years ago. I'm here if anyone needs to talk. Little Redneck, thank you for sharing that. And I'm so sorry. I think they have so much wrongdoing inside of them. They put down other people to feel better. Well, that's where they're at. They hate themselves. Like, you get that. Go watch some of these haters. Go watch a hater, not even one of mine. Tommy always says to me, find a channel, a hate channel that's successful. There are none. There are none. You know why? Because most people don't want to watch that shit. Like, most people don't want to hear people talk about others like that. It's gross. It's weird and it's cringy and it makes you uncomfortable. And it's like, it's kind of serial killery. It's like psychotic vibes. It's bizarre. When a straight up total stranger makes that kind of content, it's like, are you all right? Like, something's not right. And they're not in a good mindset, right? I lost my wife during COVID. Oh my God. I found someone else a little over a year. She became my best friend. My late wife insisted that I move on after her death. We did not just jump in bed. Well, even if you had, we're not judging you for it. I'm glad that you are happy and you found somebody, legalized freedom. And I'm sorry that you lost your wife. That's horrifically sad. And it's okay to move on. It's okay to do that. Like, you don't need to feel ashamed or anything. It's what's best for you. You know, and that's one of the other things that I've been saying lately is, oh my God, thank you, Chica Cherry Cola, is I'm doing what's best for me. You may not agree with what I'm doing. You may not like the way I parent. You may not like that I'm on YouTube making money this way, but I'm doing what's best for me and my kid and my animals. And I think that's the best we should do, right? What I was going to click. Oh, here we go. I also like channels where people go camping and have cool, wonderful connection with nature. It's healing. I bet it is, Mama Bear. I bet you guys watch a lot of channels. I just am not a YouTube person. Other than having this channel and supporting Tommy, I sometimes go over to Nora's chat for those of you that know who Nora is, but otherwise I really don't watch YouTube. It's just not, I think it wears me out because this is what I do. So after talking for 2 hours on here, the last thing I want to do is go watch somebody talk for 2 hours. It's just, I'm like, I can't. It feels gross, just like some of the reality TV where they are mean to each other. I can't stand those shows. Yes, I need to feel my time and space with positive people, not perfect, but willing to grow. I think that's why I also love what Tommy said to me that one time. You are your audience. Nancy, I agree. All of us are pretty similar in that like, we all know that we are flawed here. We all know that we make mistakes. We own it. We take accountability. We have losses. We have gains. No one's trying to one up anybody here. I can't stand that dick swinger type people. Well, I did this. We don't compare trauma here. I'm not sitting here going, well, mine's worse because I came from a cult. Like, no, that's junk. We don't do that. We don't minimize people's trauma. Nobody here is going to go, well, I kind of even doubt that really happened, or she's probably lying, or that feels like they're embellishing. No, we don't do that either. We take you at your word and we believe you. We believe your story. And I'm sure that it's a horrible story. And I don't know anyone who would want to minimize it in the first place. So I agree with that very much. It's a personality thing. I'll try not to capitalize. Julie, if it's a vision impairment, it's okay. It's totally okay. Thank you, Tanya. Reese sees those that feel invisible. I try to really notice everyone, Buffy. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for praying for traveling mercies for you. Be careful if you protest. I am going to protest. Hey, Joseph. I was hoping to be seen today here. You are seen, my friend, and welcome. Welcome and warm, right? The worst part when someone passes is the feeling the world is not quite real. The world feels fake. Is it just me? No. When somebody passes, it's an absolute shock, even if you were expecting it. Yeah, no, I totally see what you just said, and I agree with it. I am going to protest, guys, in LA Friday night. So I have to be honest, Hopefully everybody has reached out to me who is going to meet me for lunch on Wednesday. I don't have that fully set in stone. I feel really kind of bad about that. What a shit show that's been. Um, but Friday night, I'm hoping that some people are going to come to the protest. I will be streaming probably every day. Um, and I'm just looking forward to meeting a lot of you. I don't know who I'm going to be meeting, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I love meetups. I love hugging you guys in person, and it means a lot to me. So I hope you stream with Tori. Well, I'm also going to be doing another stream with her on her channel, Kim is Blue, here in like 3 weeks. So I'm going to be doing that, but I will definitely be streaming. I will see Tori in person. I picked up a little gift for her, and I'm really looking forward to meeting Tori in person. I'm very excited about that. Tori is a very close new friend of mine, as you know. And so for the new people, I will be streaming at the Church of Scientology headquarters in LA. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing some people maybe I know. It will be very peaceful no matter what happens. I don't protest like a crazy person. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope I get to hug Joe Virus, but he just had a fourth friend he's lost in a month. So he may be tied up with that, and I totally understand. I can always meet him another time. I would love that, Joan Marie. I hope you never really have a topic, but even if you do, know it'll be a good time. I appreciate you saying that because I was thinking, thanks, Cheap Chick. I was thinking about that during my stream or my Zoom yesterday. I hope for the new people, I hope that you guys, hold on just a second. Reese, I really think your channel is like therapy for all those that need to know. None of us are alone. We are all connected. I love that. And so actually coming from you, that means a lot. And same here with Heart of the Personal Story. For the new people here, I was thinking yesterday, and this is just a thing that I do. I introvert and I tear myself down on the regular, and I'm trying to get better at it. But I'm constantly thinking about this channel. I'm constantly thinking about the people on this channel. I'm worried about it. There's just, yeah, like Joe Virus, we prayed for Josh DNV's son with his brain tumor. And so I'm always thinking about people. West Coast Fancy Nancy's sister-in-law was in the hospital the other day. I'm always worried about you guys. I'm always thinking about you. I'm like, oh God, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder how that person's doing. Gemini girl just got out of the hospital again for like the second or third time. Wendy Brewer's mom is sick again. Like, I really remember this stuff, guys. I retain it. This isn't just parasocial. I actually go to bed at night thinking about this stuff. I'm like, I wonder how Wendy's mom is, right? I wonder how Lydia Krause's mom is, right? Debbie, love and life, done with work, finally going to have to go back and start from the beginning, but just wanted to say hi again and how much I enjoyed the Zoom. I loved having you, Debbie, and I just really, really clicked with you. So thank you. My point is, guys, I really do care and I really do think about you all the time. And I wake up thinking about you. I go to bed thinking about you. Every time I take a shower, I'm thinking about you, not in a creepy way. But I never understood why are they hating on you and Tommy. You guys are good people. Well, it's nothing you can make sense of because they're just evil. That's how I see it. They're lost and they're evil. Do you remember when I was in the hospital and what happened? Of course, you broke your ankle like a week ago. Yeah, and you were going to have surgery. How would I forget that? Of course. You guys can question me right now if there's things that I remember. Of course I remember. And I really do care and I really do worry about you guys. Thank you, Tennessee girl. So I worry about that and I think about that and I think, does this channel suck? Like, do we need more of a topic? It's just hard for me because I come here to connect. I'm looking for connection. So whatever that means, if that's me praying for Martin's broken ankle over in Denmark, if that's me thinking about DNV's son, donating to a charity, West Coast Fancy Nancy, her sister-in-law, like things like that, right? You love and care because no one cared or loved you when you were growing up. So she said this yesterday in our Zoom, and it fucking hit me hard. And we kind of went past it quickly, but you love and care because no one cared or loved you when you were growing up. What do you guys think of that sentence? Because I think that's something you can all probably relate to as well. I thought that was very spot on. And I've never I've never thought of it that way in my life until Pat Jonas said it yesterday. She said, "You love and care because no one loved or cared for you when you were growing up." I thought, Alicia, I'm so glad you're still here. I thought that was, I'm actually surprised with the confidence you remember that in. Martin, you have no idea what I'm remembering. I retain a lot, and I know I'm always thinking about you guys. I'm always thinking about you guys. Just know that. Uh, I think that's really interesting. Pat Jonas is such an interesting observation. I think she's right. I think that I reach externally and I want to connect so bad that when I do connect with you guys, then I'm also clinging to you, right? Like I crave that. Thank you for saying that, Pat. K-Space, your channel is like therapy for me. It's friendship and an escape. I work full time and I'm the full time caregiver for my 75-year-old dad with Alzheimer's. It's a lot. It helps more than you know. That is such a nice thing to say. And it's good feedback for me because I think, do I need to provide more for you guys? Am I not giving enough? Like, this has just been a freestyle again tonight, like the last one. And thank you so much for your super chat. Am I offering enough? Like, is this enough substance? And you know what? I don't need to ask that because here's the thing. I can't make everybody happy anyway. So if a bunch of people were like, yes, we love it. And a bunch of people were like, no, we wish you'd do this. I would try to bring rise to the occasion and do what you want me to do. But to be honest, I can't make everybody happy and I can't sing and dance for everyone, right? Like some people love it and some people are like, meh, wasn't for me. Those people weren't meant to be here in the first place. I'm not trying to keep or retain people that don't want to be here. And that's why I don't do anything for our haters. I don't come out swinging and go, that's not true. Please believe me. I didn't do that. I don't give a shit. Go listen to it again. Let people be wrong about you. I'm here for the people that want to be here. I'm not here for people who are watching, hate watching, and then they're going to go take it to a forum and write a dissertation on it. I couldn't give a shit less about that. Babs, I love that, babe. I absolutely love that. Do you think I just mid-bail stream or something? No, but I think you have a life and it's been 2 hours and I just assume Alicia's got a life. She's got shit to do. I love you, Alicia. Thank you, Mama Bear. Yeah, Mimi, it's very true. I'm here because it's the platform I can connect to. You go on and everyone gets to talk to you. Now just listen. It's the connection for me. Me too, Southie girl. We're on the same page there. I love this. It's like a loving family growing and seeing other people have the same problems instead of people who don't understand what it's like to human. Yes, I can relate. I think we try to rescue others, but because we recognize the pain others feel, because we don't want them to feel the pain. Yes. Thank you, Rachel Squirrel Girl. Don't change a thing. You being you is why we all stay. Thank you, Liz. I knew you would say something like that. I often wished you were closer geographically so I could learn tips about senior care and you would come hang out with my dad and me. You'd love him, Reese. He's amazing. I absolutely would. Oh my God. It's a missed opportunity, K-Space, because I would do that. I would do that a lot. Thank you, Heart Mank, also known as Kathy. Thank you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Thank you, Legalize Freedom. That means a lot. Caretakers are the hardest working people, Mary Krause, no question. That's why I absolutely love people in hospice. Really special group of people doing that. I hate the word parasocial. It seems like a devaluation of things, that people who connect without seeing each other are not having real feelings. Yes, I've never seen God or Jesus, but I know they're real. Such a good example. And Joan, again, Roddy Mom, thank you. I mean it. I love you, babe. Thank you. Sorry, I mixed that up on Saturday. Joan, and the thing is, people can run around and scream from the rooftops. It's parasocial. She's a grifter. She's just stealing your money. She only clicks on people's super chats. She's not talking to anyone who doesn't pay her. They can say whatever they want to say. It's the same recycled bullshit. And you can see for yourself. This is a public, round the world streaming channel. There's nothing you can't see. So that is the truth. And it's not parasocial. And we're not here to prove that it isn't. You either feel it or you don't, right? You click or you don't. Thank you, Mary Barons. Thank you, What the Fox. That is so nice, guys. Thank you for gifting memberships. I appreciate that so much. Oh God, your dad and your mom were married for 51 years. She died suddenly 2 years ago. She was his caregiver then, but the grief really made him uh, decompensate quickly. The blessing of his Alzheimer's is that. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm really grateful that he has you to take care of him, and I bet he's an angel. I love seniors. I absolutely love seniors. It's hard to watch them have Alzheimer's or go through any kind of dementia. Hey, Lachlan, but God, they're special people, and I love them so much. And it's a true gift what you're doing, and I believe it will come back to you. I totally believe that. I took care of Fred. I took him to all of his doctor's appointments. We went everywhere together. And guess what? Now he takes care of me because he's not in a body anymore and he's probably in heaven or working with God. But I believe that Fred works with my angels and I love that so much. And I know that it's because I took such good care of him too, right? Thank you, Liz. Lachlan, don't get in trouble. Southie Girl gifted memberships. I love when you guys do that. Southie Girl, it means the world. It's really, really helpful. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Forgot to pay you to acknowledge me. Alicia, that's crazy. Don't run out of money, Alicia. Like, I worry about that. That's a lot of money, and I appreciate it so much. It helps me and Huxley so much. But I also worry about you. I worry when you guys super chat me. I do. Not all of you. Like some of you, I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. But I worry about Abigail. Like, I don't want her super chatting me anymore. And Alicia, I worry when you do it. Like, I don't know why. I know nothing about you. And I should just say thank you and be grateful. And I am very deeply grateful. But I have a hard time accepting gifts. I have a hard time accepting love. And I need you to know that. I deeply appreciate this. Like it helps me and my child. So thank you. I love you. And I'm sorry that I gave you and dumped my insecurities on you about it. It seems weird and unnecessary, but I appreciate it so much. And it will help me because I'm going to LA. So it will help me to pay for my plane ticket. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean that. I just don't ever want you to overdo it. I don't want you to feel bad that you did it. Like, I worry about that too when you guys super chat me. I'm like, what if they end up hating me? What if they super chat me and then they go watch hate and they're like, I'm sorry I gave you money. I don't know why my mind goes to places like that, but I worry about that kind of shit. And it's fucking weird. It's weird. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want you to know that it is really, really kind and it never, ever is taken for granted. Like, I will probably stay up an extra hour tonight, like thinking, oh my God. And oh my God, Alicia and Sarah Blackshear. Sarah, thank you so much. I'm definitely going to be awake tonight over this. Like, it helps me so much. You guys don't realize. For the first time in a long time, like, I'm paying my own bills and I'm self-sufficient and I have 5 animals and a dog and a child. And I just am like, I'm doing it and I don't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. Don't gaslight yourself, Reese. Damn it, Anne. I'm doing it again. I am more proud of myself than I ever have been. Like, let me just give you real quick. Sarah, I love you. Alicia, I love you. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you guys. You have no idea. But I just spoke to my accountant again last week for the last time. We finalized my taxes. I got everything in order. Guys, I've never done that. I've always been married and I've always made the guy take care of that shit. I don't know how to put air in a tire. I don't do any of that stuff for myself. I just paid my car tags and I put my new sticker on the back of my car. And I told you, my mom was like, you're really doing it. And I was like, I know, I feel like a 10-year-old and it's embarrassing, but I am so proud of myself. Like, I do take care of my life now. I had a really shitty abusive situation before and I had a beautiful home. 4,000 square foot home with 20-foot ceilings. And I think about it sometimes and I think, I live in a trailer now and I'm not ashamed. I was ashamed. I was very ashamed of living here. I can afford the rent and I can pay for all the mouths to feed in this house. And I realize I'm on a weird soapbox, but I'm really impressed with myself because I haven't lived that kind of a life in a long time. Like I haven't been on my own for a very long time. And it's a weird feeling to only rely on yourself. It's a weird feeling to not have like extra income. It's a weird feeling to not be like, I'll just let my husband take care of that. Like it's weird, but it's also liberating and thrilling. And it's like, nope. And that's why I say all the time now, nobody's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. You don't have an inheritance to rely on. You don't have a husband. Like, no one's coming. And I like it. It's like every day you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. YouTube is great. It's if you can make money doing this, beautiful. And I'm proud of you for doing it. But it is February 23rd, and every month is a new month. I'm not clocking in. I don't get health insurance. Like every month, I'm like, this could be feast or famine. Every month, I'm like, I don't know. Could be fucking who knows. And I got to be honest, that's a weird feeling. It's like, don't know what we're going to make this month. I have no idea. I don't know what kind of views I'm going to get. I just don't know. I am live right now. I can't talk to you. Sorry, I have a person trying to call me. Hold on. I have a person trying to FaceTime me. Anyway, the point, guys, I feel like I'm haters are going to run with this and be like, see how she was grifting? That was her grift talk. No, don't hear what I didn't say. I hope no one took that as like, give me money. I'm trying to explain to you guys that it's sad that I'm 41 because sometimes I feel like I'm very stunted, but I'm really impressed with myself and I'm proud of myself that I'm doing it. And I love it when my son comes to me now and he's like, I need this, I need that. I'm like, I'll make it work. I like that. I kind of like being both parents. It's hard. And I get sometimes go into like depression about it, but I think I like, and I hope one day Huxley looks back and goes, yeah, I was raised by a single mom. Like I didn't set the best examples. I certainly did not. Right. I brought some men into his life that probably I shouldn't have, but I like now that I feel more grounded and it's because of you guys. Like, I hope you know that. Mentally, I feel more grounded, but also you help me financially. And I'm not ashamed of that. And I love how haters are like, she makes money on YouTube. And it's like, yep, I do. I am a content creator and it's not easy work. And I'm not ashamed of it. And I'm very, very grateful. And you guys helped me and my son. So I think I've overdone it. I'm sorry that I did. I just need you to know that. I really need, I'm a Cancer sign. I'm a fucking female and I over explain everything, but I had to get that out. Thanks for letting me be vulnerable, everyone. K-Space, we love you. And I would give anything to meet your dad. He sounds amazing. Holy shit. K-Space, thank you for your super chat and thank you for being vulnerable. Corvette 78, you're so special to all of us, lurkers and chatters alike. Happy to donate to a woman-owned small business YouTuber. That's the best thing I've ever heard. You just upped that. You know how I always say, like, you're supporting your local small business on YouTube? I like how you added woman-owned. I need to get a name tag. Remember when I said that my title was I'm a digital panhandler? I'm your local digital panhandler. My name's Reese. I'm happy to donate to a woman-owned small business YouTuber. It is that. Like I have to pay weird taxes because this is just like a small business. It's crazy. That's amazing. Let me tell her I'm live. Sorry, babe. I'm live. That is such a cool thing. I mean it. Corvette 78. I love that. And women supporting women. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. Thank you, Bunny. Corvette 78. Everybody, thank you for the super chats tonight. It helps me so much. It is so kind of you. I never, ever, ever take that for granted. And I just am honored and I feel so loved and it's warm. So thank you. Abigail says, sorry to keep asking, but my brother is in the air right now. He's supposed to arrive in Atlanta in a couple hours. So then on to St. Thomas tomorrow. Prayers, absolutely, Abigail. Prayers for your whole family and your parents tomorrow too, babe. Thank you for telling us, Abigail, and keeping us informed. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I love you too, little redneck. I hope that didn't get weird. I hope I didn't make anybody uncomfortable by speaking about that for 10 minutes straight. But I just had to explain to you guys what it feels like to be taken care of by a man, right? And before it was husbands, it was my creepy father-in-law. He was the orthodontist who was like floating us money in Scientology, but it always came at a price and it was cringy and weird. And there's nothing that feels better. I've said this to a lot of women. Like, I want to prove to my kid that like I was self-sufficient, that I provided what he needed. And I just really, it means something to me. And if I could give that advice to a woman, I would. Don't ever be financially stuck, right? Be able to make your own decisions on things. I love nothing more than a self-made woman. I flock to successful women. I'm like, I need to know you. I want to be friends with you. Like, it's so uplifting. It's such an amazing thing when women are just making it work. And I think that's sexy. I think it's impressive. I just think it's powerful. So thank you guys. You helped me to be able to do that. And I just want you to know that. Private donation, Jennifer Liberty. I didn't think you'd be back. Thank you for coming over. Thank you. That's an honor. Thank you. Being self-sufficient is a big accomplishment. So here's the thing, guys. And I'll hop off. I'm going too long and I know it. Shannon's journey. Thank you for that. And thank you for being a member. My father, my stepfather, who is close to me, right? You don't need anyone to save you, Pat. I think in a lot of ways, I always thought that he was disappointed a little bit in me because there's 4 of us siblings. Happy birthday to your son, Pat Jonas. And happy birthday to Holly's daughter. Yesterday she was showing us on Zoom. I always feel like kind of the family sibling of the kids failure because everybody else is married and like not just married. It's not about being married, but they're successful and like they're successful power couples and like they're all older than me. I'm the youngest, but I feel like the family fuck up. Like I keep getting married and divorced, and now I live here, and I just kind of feel like I don't have my shit together, and everybody else does. Here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. Everybody literally went to college except me. Everybody has a successful career except me. And I look at them as successful. If you went to college, you're successful. That's how I see it. And so like they actually have a career path and they have real jobs and shit. And I always feel like the family screw up because I'm like, I didn't go to college. I don't know shit about anything. And I just feel like the screw up. And I always, to some degree, feel like my stepfather is a little bit disappointed, but he would never tell me that. And the other day I was talking to him and I was like, as you know, he's very sick. My stepdad is in stage 4 cancer and he's really not well. And so having a talk with him at this point and at this stage in his life is, I can't go into it too much because I'll cry, but it is such a gift because I don't know how much longer we have. So every time I talk to him, it's a gift for me. And it's like something I just will attach an emotion to and I'll always remember, right? Like I don't know how much longer we have. So I really, really, really absorb everything he says now, especially at this point in life. You didn't get arrested for bank robbery, you're gun running, and I think you're killing it. You're the smartest woman I've ever met. Thank you, Bunny, and I love you. Thank you for saying that. I know you feel that way. Thank you. And I just had a talk with him not that long ago about, and I was kind of shocked at his expression and just his answer. And I was sitting there with him and I just said, you know, I realized that I'm not like the other kids, the other siblings who are like super, like one of them went to Princeton. Like they're successful. And it's intimidating to me when people are that well educated. I get intimidated because I'm not well educated. And I know that he very much believes, he's a big believer in education. And so I always feel a little less than. It's not him, it's me. It has nothing to do with him. He's never once said anything to me to make me feel that way. It's my own projection. It's my own reflection of how I feel about myself, right? Me too, Anne. No, Ro, none of them are. And I just was sitting with him and I said, I know that I have been kind of an F up in life. And I said, but I'm really determined to make it on my own. And I said, I don't want to feel like I ever need anyone to save me again. I said, I want to do it myself. I want to show Huxley that I can do that. I want to be self sufficient and not rely on anybody or anybody's income or anybody's, what is that called when people die? Inheritance or alimony or like weird shit. I don't ever want to, I just want to go, nope, I did it. I did it. And if I want to buy that, I fucking buy it. Right. And if my son needs something, I get it for him. Like, I don't want to feel any other way. And yeah, time mark. Thank you, Jody. And he was kind of nodding. And I said, so while I said, I may not be as successful as the rest of your kids, I was like, I am really proud of myself for where I'm at. And I said, I know that you may not feel that way, but I said, I'm really proud of where I'm at and that people support me online with my channel. And he was just very impressed. He was like, I love where you're at. He said, you don't have to have anyone in your life to be successful. You can be successful. And he just was like, you're doing that. And I thought, that is something I'll always remember because I, for whatever reason, felt like he's always been kind of sad that I don't have some big career, right? Like, I think he always thought I could do more and I didn't do it. Thank you, Babs. Alicia, thank you for saying that. She said, I assure you he's proud. I'm getting emotional about that because he's really sick. And I'm sure most of you have some experience with someone who's gone through cancer. It is really, really rough to watch somebody get weaker and sicker. It is, I wouldn't wish that on anyone ever, 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 ever. It is to watch anything, an animal, a person, anyone suffer is the worst thing, especially a really good person who has been nothing but amazing to me and took over being my father in my life, took up for that, for the guy who wasn't my dad. And I can never repay to him all the things he's done for me. I hate that. He's done so much for me. Like, financially, he's done a lot. Mentally, he's done a lot. He's done a lot to help me in the last 22 years I've known him. And he's gotten me out of pickles. And I can't ever repay him for what he's done. And that's so imbalanced. And now he's not well and I can't fix it. And all you can do is stare at it and know that he's suffering. Love you, Bunny. So I'm just proud of where I've gotten to, and I think he is too. So guys, I don't know why I went off on that. I must have needed to talk about it, to be honest, because that came out of nowhere and I think I just needed to talk about it. So thank you for listening. I know it was kind of into the weeds and made no sense probably to you, but it's important to me at this point in my life that I know where I'm going. I know who I want to be. I know who I want around me. I know what kind of people I want to be surrounded by. And I want to inspire and help people. And to me, success is subjective. That is successful. If I can help one person, that's successful to me. Like, your character is everything. And I always tell Huxley that. How you treat people is what matters. Anytime you go to a funeral, you are not thinking what kind of car they drove. You're thinking about how they made you feel. How did that person make you feel? You reflect on their character. And that's important to me at this point. I love you, Reese. You still get to have some treasured conversations to share those thoughts with him. I believe he'll actually be another one in your corner when that time comes. You're right. I love you too, Anne. Thank you for saying that. Radiate life, I'm so sorry. Abigail, this is for anyone to reference, haters included. Closing, have mercy on me, O God. because of your unfailing love. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me. That's lovely, Abigail. Old Testament. Thank you. That is very for anyone and everyone. Thank you. There's someone watching this going through the same. You need to say it, and someone needed to hear it. Thank you. Time Mark, I always feel that way about every stream now. Whenever I end a stream, I'm like, God, that sucked. That was an awful stream. And then I think, no, it didn't. Somebody needed it. Somebody grasped that, right? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Somebody got something out of that. That's all I need to know. Thank you, Megan Roberts, for saying that. Helena, into the weeds tax. It's our specialty. I love you, Helena. Thank you, babe. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for saying that. Guys, wow, we went way over 2 hours. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for the time that you spent with me tonight. I'm sorry it probably wasn't great. It was all over the place, but I must have needed that. I just feel like a little bit, I needed to get that out. So thank you. Thank you for the super chats tonight. I cannot believe it. Corvette 78, Alicia, Sarah Blackshear, everybody, gifted memberships. Thank you. It's over the top kind. It's very generous, and I really, really appreciate it. It helps me and Huxley so much. So thank you. Love you, Jennifer Ogle. Liz Tricks, you help someone every day, my friend, and that makes you beyond successful. It makes you a blessing. I love you, Liz Tricks. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat, and thank you for saying that. Lisa Palmer, thank you, babe. Love you, Rue. Rue, I'm kind of worried about you. I'm going to pray about that. I had no idea. So thank you for sharing, and I'm concerned. Prayers for Mexico, Abigail's family, for everyone. Good night, HBH. I will see you guys over on the boat if you're going over there. Hey, Auntie Janet. And that's going to be in about 45 minutes. So I'll see everybody over there. I love you guys. Tanya King, thank you. Thank you to the new people. I hope you continue to come back. You have made things so amazing. We talked about it on and on yesterday in the Zoom call, how happy I am meeting you guys. And I hope you'll continue to come over. Thank you, MJ. Speaking of new people, thank you. Thank you, Liz Tricks. I will. Love you, Joanne Hawley. Thank you for your super chat tonight, Joanne. All right, everybody. Thank you. Here comes Fred. And I will see you probably tomorrow, but I'll be streaming on my phone. Just so you guys know, I'll be vertical streaming in LA. So we'll have fun. I'd like to go shop around, check things out. Let's do it together. I love doing that stuff with you. Please hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe and hit the like button. I really, really appreciate that. That's very supportive. You do not need to repay unconditional love. Thank you, Pat Jonas. That's a beautiful thing to say. All right, everybody. I will see you probably tomorrow, but I'll be over on the boat here in just a short while. Love you guys. Thank you for being here.